jab, uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss, now you counting stars. Should've practiced more, should've hit the mask, get out there more. Man, that you're the best. You gotta show me, son. Actions over words, baby boy. Is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back
Once again, you're tuned in to World Combat Sports Media. Salute to you. Big shout out to the supporters, man, to tune in and support the channel. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you see the live on deck, man, y'all know what it is. I'm with y'all. Get in here because it's a Hot Grease Chronicles episode 06, man. I'm going to wait till some more people get in the building because we got some things to talk about. We have some things to talk about. Real talk. We got to get some clarity here. We have some things we need to talk about when it comes to the Hot Grease Chronicles. Episode numero 6. We got some things we have to speak on when it comes from the pound for pound best, Terrence Bud Crawford. And then we have to, dress it up and speak on, this dysfunctional relationship that's going on. Like it's certain things we need to find out right now on where's this guy they call, the big fish. What pothole is he swimming in? Because last time I checked, fishes that swim in potholes is bare minimum water in that shit, and it's dirty, and it's not necessarily saying that there's other big fish in there with you. You're swimming around in a jar or a pothole. I mean, come on, it's not too much going on in that. We got some things we need to address. I need some clarification. I do need some clarification. I need some clarification. Especially coming off the Sharon Ennis win. We just need some clarification from the Omaha, Nebraska, Bud Crawford society. We just need some answers because it's 2022. It's May. You know what I'm saying? We're about to head over to June, and everything is supposed to be expeditiously because the talk is over. We pretty much understand where we want to go with this. The direction for which we're trying to go. We don't need a compass for this shit no more. We're trying to find out where we want to go. Now, forget about, let me first of all say congratulations to Ron Ennis on doing what he was supposed to do with Clayton. You know what I'm saying? Nothing special. But I'm talking about his opponent. But shout out to Jaron Ennis, continue to pack away the wins. 29-0, 27 knockouts. Castillo, in my opinion, Castillo, he didn't come there to win. He probably didn't have enough confidence believing that he can beat Jaron Ennis. So it's just another notch on Jaron Ennis' belt. Shout out to the young warrior. Nothing against him. He did what he did. You know what I'm saying? But back to the task at hand. If y'all don't already know what it is when it comes to the best pound for pound fighter in boxing right now, let me remind you, okay? Because some of y'all need reminding. Not that you have short memory. I'm just saying it's my due diligence to remind you of the pound for pound best in boxing. So WCS, I want to bring your attention. You can consider it to be a PSA, a public service announcement. Terrence Crawford, 38 victories, 0 defeats, and 29 KOs. Southpaw, Orthodox, whatever you want it to be. You know what I'm saying? We flexible. We flexible however you want it. We flexible. He's the current reigning defending World Boxing Organization welterweight champion. All right. He last stepped in the ring November 2021. And we all know what happened in the results and the aftermath of that. So since then, we was waiting for Terrence Crawford to step in with Dennis Ugas. That fight happened. Now that, between that window and Terrence Crawford window with Dennis Ugas, that was a lot of talk. There was a lot of backdoor type conversations under the table. You know what I'm saying? Handshakes that took place, some freaking, side deals that people was trying to negotiate, which was absolutely, in my opinion, disturbing. It was disturbing because here we are. You have the Spencerholics out here. First of all, outside jurisdiction. Because I'm saying Spencerholics, they need ankle bracelets. First of all, they shouldn't be allowed outside jurisdiction because every time they be sensitive and be acting up and be having attitude. But let's just talk about the situation. They was out here advocating hard as if Errol Spence really wanted this fight, but yet he really wanted Canelo. Let me repeat that shit. They still angry and very cantankerous type of individuals when it comes to the strict belligerency that they display on YTC. They want to come off as if they're talking about something that's new, you know what I'm saying, refreshing. But no, they're angry. They're angry because it's a deflection to bring up miscellaneous information about Terrence Bud Crawford. When indeed, they should have absolutely turncoat on Errol Spence for trying to broker a deal with Canelo Alvarez. When the whole point of the talking points was supposed to be Terrence Bud Crawford. That's what everybody's been talking about on YouTube. Terrence Bud Crawford over and over again. But Errol Spence was trying to broker a deal for $55 million over there at the Pablo Bravo Charlo Championships. They was trying to broker a deal, y'all. Terrence Crawford, once again, listen to me, Spencerholics. Listen to me. I know a lot of y'all up there just taking my voice personally. I understand. It it's almost like running into a cactus tree. You know what I'm saying? Or trying to pick some roses and you think it's sweet and you forgot them thorns on the bottom of it. You know what I'm saying? I understand coming from me, it can get a little upsetting. Isn't this the same shit when they met in public? Errol Spence said he wanted to take the easy route. And his people, his pundits was up here saying, oh, that was the route he needed to take because that's a smarter route. He do all the heavy lifting, collect the belts. He did that, right? He put Terrence Crawford to the side. Now, coming full circle, they were saying, oh, he's doing all the heavy lifting. Terrence ain't doing nothing. This is the exact reason why you don't run behind people when you're a leader. You let them just go out here and run into traffic, and you don't let them know it's no stop sign or intersection on the highway. They tell you, I'm going that way. You sure? Yeah, I'm going that way. You sure about that? Yep. And they go ahead in full speed. Just like Red when he got his chain took. He ran to his car flinging their arms and shit. They all mad. They flinging their arms and shit. You know, back in the day, we used to call that being inflicted. Man, why you acting inflicted? You swing your arms. Man, you up here acting inflicted. Running in the traffic, swinging your arms all mad. Wasn't this supposed to be strictly about Spence Crawford? Because we seen the video where all of them, they met up and it's all the talk. They didn't mention your name, Crawford. They want to take the easy route. And then to think all the months that has passed, it's been so many freaking months and weeks and days and hours and seconds that pass, right? Coming to the point of him stepping in the ring with Ugas and getting that belt. All this time, the Spencer Holics is up here just throwing them back. And they up here saying, oh, that's a smarter move. It's a smarter move. So in between the time Terrence Crawford split the ropes out from Sean Porter and the time that Errol Spence was about to step in the ring with Udenis Ugas, it was some backsliding going on. It was some cynical, deceptive type, no integrity type shit going on. We were supposed to have been behind closed doors. You being Errol Spence, you were supposed to be basically conversing with your people to try to get this fight. If you was indeed victorious from coming out that fight with Udenis Ugas. But no, once again, no, Errol Spence showed his true colors. You know what I'm saying? His true Long Island colors. He was no way, shape, or form taken in consideration of wanting to step through the ropes with Bud Crawford. I'm telling you, all the deceit, all the malicious intent, you out here using. He using y'all people. I get it now. You know, I get it with this. I get it with Errol Spence using his segues out here, his media segues. I get it. Because when you have gullible individuals that's so drunkenly following somebody, they'll do anything and everything to prove a point. They so intoxicated, they'll do anything and everything to prove a point. Even when they mans is wrong, they'll come up bringing the old shit. Gamboa hurt him. Oh, Gamboa. They don't have no other content. They don't want to use the new content because their boy didn't look good. They want to go back to Gamboa, y'all. They want to go back to Gamboa. They want to go back and retread the narrative of Gamboa. Only proves that you're recycling old, stale narratives that don't have no value. You're talking about something that happened 8 years ago, and some fighters haven't even been in the sport 8 years ago. 8 years ago, you want to talk about Gamboa when your mans is up here trying to broker a side backdoor deal with a fighter who's contending 3 weight classes up, 4 weight classes up. He could go 5 if he wanted to. He could go to cruiserweight if he wanted to, you know? But he's trying to broker a deal, dog. Now take it. We already know who the baddest man in that camp is. You know what I'm saying? Jermell Charlo proved that. I ain't gonna lie. Jermell Charlo proved, you know, he's undisputed right now. He proved that he's the baddest man over there in that camp, in the DJ camp. Now, I said, I don't think he was going to be able to run the gauntlet. And the weakest link will present itself. And it's showing. Jermell Charlo has been able to walk. He's been able to unify the 154-pound division while we've still been talking about Spence Crawford. Then go into about to unify, comes to a draw. Boom. Nothing. You know, he's fighting Udenis Ugas. Jermell Charlo comes back, fight, wins the unification, becomes undisputed, while Errol Spence is still up here trying to broker a deal behind the doors. Behind the doors where he believes it's nice and quiet, serene. His oasis. You know what I'm saying? Where he can just kick his feet up and just watch YouTube and look at the Spencer Holics just go out here and use the same tired, retreaded narratives. I mean, dudes, this ain't personal. I don't know why y'all cats be taking this shit so personal. I don't take, look, if you're not a Spencer Holic, don't get mad at what I'm saying, bro. Y'all done went silent on me. I show up over there to the channels. Y'all be all silent. Look, these cats think by calling me my name, they doing a disservice to my brand. Listen, you're not moving the needle. It doesn't make a difference whether you call me by my gov or call me by my brand. It don't make a difference, dog. Andrew Charles on deck with it. What's good, bro? Heel on deck. What's good? Salute, respect. WCS, are you going to Terrence Crawford fish fry at the end of the year? I heard they having fried shark. Sounds good. Hey man, I've been working on a preamble too, man. You know what I'm saying, for that fish fry. It's something like this. I'm not very good at hip hop. You know what I'm saying, unless I rehearse over and over again. But it's almost like, that hustle and flow vibe. You know what I'm saying? Since you brought it up, it's almost like that hustle and flow vibe. It said, it's hard out here for a fish, game on with it. When you know we about to put you in the grease stove, on with it. Hard out here for a fish, game on, nigga. When you know we about to put you in that grease stove, on, nigga. Shit. Since you mentioned it, they bringing back all the classes as far as narratives goes. I know, man. Cooking with Sir C on deck. What's good, bro? It was cool to hear Bud talk about how meaningful the Gamboa fight was to him. All the years I've been arguing with others about it, I never heard Bud speak on it. See, that's some good shit right there, because once again, some of us, reach out and support individuals that they feel that somehow, some way they have leadership qualities. Everybody don't go through life like that, especially in the boxing ring, but it gets difficult. But when you tell them that Bud Crawford's a different type of individual, they think you just talking about in the ring. They don't think about leadership qualities, because a lot of these cats has never been in a leadership position. You know what I'm saying? Raising your family, yeah, it's good for you to be a leader, so to speak. But if you're going to get on here and be a fool on YTC, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, when some of these narratives have been resurfaced, I mean, they went to the archives, like through all the dust balls, you know what I'm saying, to grab hold of these narratives and get together and talk amongst each other and say, let's just talk about the one fight that he got hurt. And I'm saying to myself, why are you talking about one fight he was hurt when you have new, refreshing, updated content to speak on? 21-22. You have content to speak on. 21-22. That's what we have. We have brand fresh new content to speak about for Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. But I know what it is. Real talk. I know what it is with these cats. I know what it is. They have to speak on something that somehow is considered a challenge that Terrence Crawford went to. Because, with his 7 victories in the welterweight division, defending his title 6 times, it comes down to a point. Listen. It comes down to a point where they have to find some type of reasoning to try to vilify this man. They feel like me coming on here saying what I'm saying is just, I'm being very, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm just being malicious for no reason. I'm just going up here creating stuff on Errol Spence. No, I'm just trying to find out, when it comes down to what we've been talking about on here for the last several years, where's the contract at? Where's the contract? Then you get people coming here talking about, well, if it's a 50-50 fight, no, stay on task now. Stay on task. Just several months ago, y'all was saying it's not a 50-50 fight. Let's stay on task now. I don't need no receipts on this. Y'all was saying it wasn't a 50-50 fight. It was a 60-40. It was a 70-30. Now, all of a sudden, your boy gets over there and said he was just joking. Y'all want to think it's going to be transparent on this YouTube shit, where you can just change up the narrative and say, it's a 50-50 fight. Look, let's not go there. Who has the big ass promotion behind them? Errol Spence, right? Y'all was just speaking about how Bud fucked up and he wanted to sue Bob Arum and he don't have nobody. He was gonna go to MTK and they have legal stuff going on and he's really not the smartest guy and he's doing this, that, and the other. Okay. So you put all those X's in the corner of Terrence Crawford. Why hasn't we seen any checks come in the form of a contract from over Errol Spence's way? Now, what are we waiting on, bro? What are we waiting on with this shit? Like, do you want to fight or not? Are you going to vacate or what? What are you planning on doing, man? Let us know what you're planning on doing. They already stripped Josh Taylor of his WBA title. They trying to set up a tournament. I guess now that they're trying to set up a heavyweight tournament and junior welterweight tournament, I guess welterweight is next, right? I guess welterweight is next. Because I don't get it. Y'all seem so angry. Y'all fueled, man, of just contentiousness and animus. Y'all just trying to make this like it's two different worlds that exist on this YouTube shit when it comes to boxers that we're no way, shape, or form personally associated with. So when it comes down to this question, why hasn't Errol Spence once again, since y'all was talking 60-40 several months ago, why haven't we received a contract? And why are y'all just prolonging the fish fry, bro? Y'all need to get this together. The stove on. The stove is on. The grease is ready. Where is that shark? Where is he, dog? Where is the shark, bro? Don't tell me he down in Florida and he done beached himself and he's trying to wait to beach goers help him get back into the tide and swim back off. Don't tell me he done beached himself. That's what it seemed like, bro. He done beached himself. Where is the motherfucking contract so we can find out to make all the reservations we need to go to that fight? Because I know with all this, y'all better show up in droves, man. Y'all better show up and support. No, fuck this bedroom shit. Fuck all this behind the mic. I got family. No, as much as y'all talk, I want to see y'all out there getting a ticket and going out there supporting your boy. Because I'm seeing a lack of effort on y'all part. See, Bud Crawford's pound for pound number one. And it's amazing how this is all working out, because it reminds me of Canelo moving up to face Triple G, how he was somewhat the royalty in the whole equation when he didn't have no belts. That's somewhat what it seems like with Terrence Crawford now. Like, he's pound for pound and he's the royalty in this situation, because Errol Spence has nothing without him being in the equation. Nobody wants to see him fight anybody else. They might talk that Boots Ennis. They don't want to see him fight Boots Ennis. Boots Ennis' resume still haven't built him up. He might be the next in line for the IBF, but man, we done seen that shit. You know, the IBF, if you don't fight him, you know, let's just say he ain't fighting Crawford by a certain time. If he don't fight Ennis, they'll strip him of the IBF. We already done seen that shit. But the topic is, where's the freaking contract at? Can anyone tell me why we haven't heard any type of word on this already so we can start preparing? Like, we knew about Errol Spencer and Yadina's Ugas a ways. Like, we knew about this shit a long time ago. But right now, with the fresh, updated reality, nothing else in the way, no obstacles, no nothing. It's been talked about. No obstacles, no speed bumps, no nothing. Where's the freaking contract, bro? Don't start trying to say it's a 50-50 fight now. Errol Spence, did he say it was a 50-50 fight? Or he just say he was talking about the percentages and he was just joking? Y'all try to switch up, and then y'all trying to bring all this breeze, like this vortex of bad energy, y'all be trying to swirl that shit around like you really in one of those sci-fi movies, and y'all one of those special characters and something. Y'all have those special powers. Y'all just trying to vortex all this energy together, this negative energy, like you can cast spells on people. And that's why I'm here. I want to try to ask y'all, is there any way we can have an intervention? Because it's a hot grease chronicles, man. A shark has never survived hot grease, man. You ever seen a shark survive hot grease? They might jump around a little bit, and then they have all that energy. You see them white teeth, and the motherfuckers be biting and shit. Eyes be all in the back of the head, because when sharks bite, they eyes roll back in the back of the head, because you have just a small window to punch that motherfucker in the face and get away, right? Then that hot grease, they just be flipping around, and then they slowly stop. And they slowly stop. And there's a little twitching, because they still got that oxygen in their body. And then they just twitch. And then before you know it, it's just laying there. And that hot grease just bubbling, cooking. That's what's going on right now, dog. That's what's going on. The longer you wait, the worse it's going to be. You got Jerron Ennis and his people around Spence like wild dogs. And it's good for TV. But that just goes to show you, like, the bigger question, what are you planning on doing? Are you going to fight Boots? Are you going to fight Crawford? I mean, what are you going to do, man? We are sick and tired of waiting around for something people saying is going to happen, but then it's nowhere close to being happening. Why would there be any, like, you talk about details, you're talking about we in talks. What are y'all talking about? What are you talking about? You say you're just joking, but you're still behind the scenes trying to go 70-30. What are we talking about? You want to offer him a bullshit ass contract and then say, oh, he turned down the contract. It ain't me. He turned down the contract. I mean, what the details? What is the details, man? Who walks out first? What's the details? Because when your fans and the consumers have been asking about this fight for the longest period of time, it comes down to a point where it should be pretty cut and dry on what should be inserted into the contract. It shouldn't be that difficult. Real talk, man. This shit shouldn't be that difficult at all. It's hard out here for a fish. Lee said they trying to find out for Arrow. They can't let the cash cow get sentenced to a sleep study. I like that. I like that wordplay. I like that. They said they can't let the cash cow get sent to a sleep study. Damn. You know, cows do sleep standing up, though. Especially when there's ropes involved. You know, cows sleep standing up. That's why they say cow tipping. A lot of people that grew up around farms and everything, they know what that is. But yeah, he almost went to a sleep study with Yadina Zukas, but his pundits, the Spencerholics was out here saying, oh man, Yadina Zukas was fighting dirty. Lawrence Cole says stop. His mouthpiece was out. Come on, man. Stop it. Your boy looked bad in that fight, really. For an elite fighter, putting on a performance like that, we already know what it is. He should have went in there and dominated without very minimal mistakes, very minimal. Because this is where it all goes wrong for Spencerholics, the voices of the Spencerholics. It goes all bad when you sit up here and you praise his performance, but yet if Crawford gets hurt by Green Machine, all you think about is him being hurt by Green Machine. Like he said, okay, y'all talk about Gamboa. Gamboa hurt you. Why are we talking about a featherweight, so to speak, when we're forgetting where Pacquiao started? Y'all will sit up here and say, oh, you got hurt by Pacquiao. I mean, you got hurt by Gamboa. I'm like, Why would you even be talking about that? That's just like us at this point in time talking about something that happened when we was a teenager. Why would y'all be talking about that shit? Because y'all don't have any more refreshing, updated content to talk about. And y'all wasn't satisfied with his previous performance with Udenis Ugas. So now, in order for you to keep it negative energy, you know what I'm saying? To keep on retreading and moonwalking in place with the same narratives, y'all got to go back to Gamboa. Because you know what's special what happened. Gamboa was that dude. Olympian status. You know what I'm saying? Not just any Olympian. And once again, he met up with Terrence Crawford, who had fought, the weight class before he had fought. Y'all still don't want to give him his credit. He had fought at that weight before he stepped in there with Gamboa. It wasn't no Mikey Garcia type shit. He had fought. He went in there and got the job done. But all y'all want to talk about is what? What happened during the fight? So if it's okay for you to talk about what happened with Gamboa, why y'all not talking about what happened with Udenis Ugas, though? He didn't look stellar. And once again, he fought Danny Garcia as a comeback fight. Y'all was talking about how he beat up Danny and all this other shit. And then he goes in there with Udenis Ugas. And Ugas, in my opinion, received the orders. Ugas stopped fighting. And with all, look, check this out. Frame this right here. Look at all the work volume that Errol Spence put into Udenis Ugas. And not once was Udenis Ugas hurt. Explain that to me again. Because the hashtag, I know Ben come over here a lot with this hashtag man down. I'm just trying to figure some things out though. Like I'm just trying to do some troubleshooting. Real talk. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm trying to do some troubleshooting. If y'all don't mind. Help me understand when it came to Errol Spence fighting Udenis Ugas, right? Why did Lawrence Cole have to be the guy? Why did he have to be the guy? Errol Spence, did he drop him? They say man down. Did he drop him? Did he put him in a position where it was easy for us to determine the outcome? Okay, he got that shit done. All right, much respect. No, Lawrence Cole intervened. Did he not? Did Lawrence Cole not intervene in that fight and become the third man to determine the ebbs and flows in that fight? Did he? Help me understand. I'm trying to do an intervention, free consults tonight. Did he not intervene? Did he not help out to get the fight to a point where he wanted them to look at that eye again? Once he started to focus on the eye, I knew the fight was over with, man. I knew that was his main focus right there. The fight was going to be over with. Period. Fight was going to be over with because of Lawrence Cole. For those of you that watch boxing, right? Y'all remember the Elwin Soto fight? Dude was 18-1 light fly. He went in there against Kasanari Takayama. Who was refereeing that fight? Referee Lawrence Cole. He stopped the fight in the 9th round when they was banging it out. Takayama wasn't even look like he was hurt. It was a really entertaining fight. But just because Saul Alvarez and Billy Joe Saunders was a main event and they wanted to get this shit over with, Lawrence Cole stops the fight. He stops the fight. This is a light fly event. 107 3/4, 107 and a half. He stops the fight, which was a very entertaining co-main between Edwin Soto and Kasunari Takayama. So since he was the enforcer in this fight, he did the exact same thing with Spence and then Urdinas Ugas. But this time, he zoned in on the eye, and he made sure that Spence get the win and get that belt. Kudos to Spence for having an extra counterpart in there. You know what I'm saying? Since I thought it was a one-on-one, but no, Lawrence Cole helped him out. But my biggest question is to you all. The biggest question that I got. There needs to be some dignity or something, some integrity in this YTC shit. Now that Boots Ennis is the Mandy. And y'all know that we want this Crawford Spence fight, right? Why are y'all continuing to say that Bud Crawford don't want the fight? Why all of a sudden, if your boy, look, listen to what I'm saying. If your boy was doing all the heavy lifting, what's wrong with running past the finish line with the weight? What the F wrong with y'all? Y'all sitting up here talking about, oh, he's doing all the heavy lifting. All of a sudden now, he done picked up 3 belts. Now he's just supposed to be in the living room, rocking in a recliner. Yeah, was that the doorbell? Or was it? Okay. Well, somebody ring the doorbell? No, dang. Hey, somebody check and see if the package came. It doesn't work that way. You say that he was doing all the heavy lifting. Why stop now? Keep doing the heavy lifting, bro. You did an excellent job. So if you're going to do the heavy lifting, take it to the finish line and let's meet in the square. That's all you have to do, Errol Spence. Get towards the finish line, bro. Bring the 3 straps after you get this contract taken care of. Y'all don't switch duties now. Don't try to switch duties on us. If you was busy boasting how Errol Spence was doing all the heavy lifting, take that heavy lifting narrative and tote that shit right to his front door and say, excuse me, sire, I've come in peace, sire. We are here to ask if any type of details have been entered on the term sheet, sire. We must inform the YouTube community, sire. We're in desperate need of your presence, sire. All the Spencerholics are formed. Look out here, sire. We're here. All 66 of us. We're here, sire. Do you have the contract for us? We have many messengers that's willing to take the risk to go to Omaha and deliver your message, sire. We are here for you. Deliver the package. That's what they be doing. And Eric say, nah, y'all just wait out here till in the morning and I'll get back with you. As you so wish, sire. We will be right here. We will be right here, sire. No problem. Where's the freaking contract? I don't want to hear none of y'all get on this mic no more. I don't want to hear it, man. I look, my ears have a phobia now. With the Spencerholics saying the same shit, bringing up Gamboa, talking about Crawford scared. Stop the madness, bro. The only ones who mad out of Bud Crawford and Spence fans is the latter. And I can't understand why y'all so angry. Y'all are getting demented with this shit. Y'all wouldn't even speak. Look, y'all taking the time to not understand that we just got off Black History Month at the beginning of this year. It was all, man, every now and then they'll have an epiphany, right? They have a black me moment. And they'd be like, man, the brothers need to stick together. That's what we need to do on here, man. The brothers need to stick together on YouTube. It's just boxing talk. If it's just boxing talk, why y'all niggas so upset? Why, dog? I can't understand, man. Y'all, somebody in the chat tell me why they upset. Ben is over here now. Ben, tell me why the Errol Spence people are so upset, bro. Because my boy Lee said earlier, why you weren't here that Ben. He said that cash call gets sent to a sleep study. I thought that was profound information. Big fan stupid. Facts EJ didn't even drop him. Didn't even drop him, man. I'm just trying to find out the hashtag man down. What does it mean, Sir Senior? Like, please, somebody remind me, like, I know the two words go together nicely, but in this scenario, when it comes to a physical art of combat, man down supposed to be like a knockout, right? So therefore, if we're not getting what the hashtag really means, shouldn't you just do away with the hashtag? Shouldn't we just do away with the hashtag? Shout out to being on deck with it. I want to ignore the Longs, survivor, the Spencerholics. He too shall fall. Ben Israel, he too shall fall. He too shall fall. Oh, now the narrative is that Bud is on some type of super mix. I could have sworn that was the same thing that was being said about Spence. But people get mad because the type of juice he on isn't Tropicana. He on that Remy rah. Hey, Ben, don't come over here talking about somebody on juice, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. What was the drug testing for that fight with Yadina Ugas, Ben? Man, you can't come over here and leave a comment without putting obscenities, without inserting obscenities into the narrative. I can read English, bro. I don't need all the obscenities in the narrative. It does nothing to the severity of what you're saying. After he beat the ish out of Bud, okay, it's the same thing. So he's on steroids, Ben. Yeah, that's what he's saying pretty much, Sir Senior. He's trying, look, they went from how Gamboa was whooping him to now all of a sudden him being a part of Snack. So being that he's not the only boxer that ever been a part of Snack, now all of a sudden they forgetting that the fighter that Errol Spence wanted to fight tested positive for clenbuterol. Now, I want you to bring me up a receipt where Terrence Crawford has tested positive for anything but greatness. Just explain that to me, there, Ben. Just find out the receipt, because last time I checked, these same people, when you talk about Canelo, they get upset about him testing dirty. And then they try to act like it never happened, but yet he was suspended. Retrograded back to February that year. Still enough time, retroactive back to February that year, I believe. Enough time for him to still step in there for Gennady Golovkin. Man, y'all should not take this shit so personal. It's just boxing talk, man. Smooth Groove Boxing in the building, man. What's good with it? Salute. Smooth Groove say, I just don't get what you're saying, bro. Like, are you a boxing fan? I see why this dude only have 2 people in the chat. Bro, let's talk real boxing. Hey, thank you for showing up to the chat. Thank you. And it's good that you can count, but you kind of off a bit with the numbers. Look, it's not all about numbers when you have your own platform. It's not all about the numbers. You live in that reality, Smooth Groove Boxing. You haven't even gave yourself a chance to even know what I do and what I consist of when it comes to this boxing. I'm just not sitting behind the mic, big dog. I just don't go to my favorite fighter's fight. I'm not here to explain to you Errol Spence aholic to stay on topic. If you're worried about who in my chat, then guess what? Why are you over here then? Why are you over here? Let me do you a favor, Smooth Groove Boxing. Since you came over here to show that love, I appreciate you pulling up for the first time, that Smooth Groove. And you can count too. You was a little bit off, but you can count. Nobody ain't talking about Charlo. Nobody ain't talking about Charlo. This ain't a Charlo live. No. You come over here criticizing the brother. But you're gonna say let's praise Bud and EJ while all the other stuff, my man. No, click the link. We don't have to talk about nothing else. Explain to me what's really on your mind. You came over here to my live and you want to talk to another brother that was black since day one, and you mad off what the topic I'm speaking on. And you busy thinking about the numbers. If it's two in here, it's one other person and yourself. Nobody's worrying about how many numbers is in the people that I have in my chat. I know who they are, man. I know they very astute boxing fans. You don't even support me like that. So why are you over here? Oh, it's definitely talking boxing. It's definitely talking boxing. Because something attracted you to come over to my live. It must have been the Hot Grease Chronicles EP06. It was something. But you're trying to dictate a grown-ass man on what to talk about on his platform, and you're going to talk about numbers? Come on, man. And look, I heard nothing but good things about you. And you come over here and talk about let's praise Bud and EJ when it's quite the opposite out here in this YouTube community. You come over here, explain to me and try to tear down how many people in my live chat when you over in my chat, bro. Come on. Back to Crawford. The link is there if you ever want to click on that. Back to Crawford, though. The pound for pound most dangerous man ain't never popped dirty. So now the narrative for Terrence Crawford is what? Just because he's with a certain program like Mikey was with it. No, Ben, you better bring Smooth Groove Boxing up here. I already know what you're gonna talk about, my brother Ben. I'm not disrespecting you, bro. Because one thing about Ben, he sticks to what he sticks to. I don't have no problem with you, Ben. Well, I'm talking to the one that's in the chat. Talking about I have two people. You obviously don't know everything that consists of my task and my responsibility and what I do in the sport of boxing for myself and for the fighters, bro. But your boy can't get loud and chat with you. Who can't get loud? What are you talking about, man? You at work and you in my chat talking about numbers? Bro, if you on the clock, don't be on World Combat Sports clock, man. I ain't paying you no money, bro. And it's unfortunate that I think this is the first time you ever jumped in my highway, and you just, you're trying to criticize what I do, bro, all because you don't like the title. That's crazy. Once again, another brother in the YTC criticizing another brother. But yet we talk about unity and peace, right? Come on, man. That's why y'all be on Crawford so hard, because his skin tone. He might be too dark skinned of a brother for y'all to relate. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to get with Spence because he's the more culturally popular, type of fighter. He looks more attractive to y'all. That's a part of the culture. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to the narratives that are being pushed out here, we want to know where the contract at. Why can't we get any closer to the fight? We've been waiting too long for this shit. Y'all up here talking about Gamboa when he was just stopped by a fighter that's a junior lightweight. Like, this dude really wasn't even on that type of time recently. And he gets stopped knowing he has a lot of tread on the tire. And this is what I like about it, right? Y'all criticize Gamboa for having an injury against Gervonta Davis, but you didn't praise him and say, you know what? I recognize he got that heart of a lion because he still tried to fight to the end of the fight. He went to the 12th round and lost. Then he went the distance with Devin Haney. But when it comes to Crawford, let's negate all the fights he had recently, go back all the way 8 years to an Olympian who was stopped by Crawford, the WBA welterweight world champion. He was stopped. But yet these cats out here angry that they can't really talk about the new content. They don't want to give Crawford credit for retiring Sean Porter. They put all the praise and glory on Kenny Porter. Then your boy didn't look well in there against Shadinas Ugas. You don't want to really talk about that because you hate for people to talk about things that actually make sense. I don't have people in my chat talking about facts. You won't see that. Look on the thread. They don't do that over here. They just don't say facts all the time. They're a bit more educated than being cheerleaders and pom-pom carriers and all this shit. They just don't say facts, man. They pretty much talk what they talk. They don't need to co-sign for me. If the clock is beautiful, cool. I want it to be beautiful for you, my brother. But you come over here talking reckless, talking about numbers, and you over here. There's no way I'm going to talk about another grown man. I'm in my 50s, bro. You talking about numbers on a YouTube channel. When YouTube take 30% off the top and your shit still get taxed, and you're talking about numbers? Bro, do you know if I want to waste time and buy my views, I could, but that's wasting money on something I can spend on a girl. I could take my girl out and do that. So I've seen you say facts at WCS, he too black for them to be cool with that. Yeah, he's too dark skinned for these brothers to really relate. You got to be mid-tone. Hey, sir, you got to be mid-tone these days. You can't be absolutely like me. I'm a little light skinned with freckles and stuff. I kind of blend in. I'm a little older, so they don't pay no attention. But somebody like that, Crawford, he has a prominent position in boxing as a pound for pound best. So I say, we don't like that nigga. I don't like that. Like he eating that banana. I don't like that nigga. I just don't like it. Too dark skinned for me. I don't like that nigga. Being said, EJ never popped dirty. Bud never popped dirty. Let's fight. I mean, dang. Hey, one thing about Ben, man, I commend you for putting all the work with the emojis and everything. You know what I'm saying? Sticking to your support or whatever. But at the end of the day, Ben, at the end of the day, you're going to have to make a decision. When this fight is made, you're going to have to, you're going to get your energy up and you're going to be all happy and gippy. And y'all going to have new thumbnails. Okay, the contract is made. What's going to be happy for me is that y'all not going to be able to use that damn bullshit no more. If the contract is made, if PBC has enough money to fund, because I'm about to start a GoFund him. All right. WCS is about to start a GoFund him for Hot Grease. Terrence Bud Crawford. We're about to start a GoFund him so we can help with his purse since PBC don't have enough money to. We want to help him out. Whether it's $15, $16, something. Because we don't want to hear the money thing. We don't want to hear nothing about no money, no nothing. This has been something that's been brewing forever and a day. This has been pollinating. Now it's time to blossom into something beautiful so we can watch this boxing shit. How can a fight of this magnitude be in the talks for so long and there have been other divisions like the junior welterweight unify, lightweight unify, 168 unify, 154 unify? How can this be, bro? How can you have this many divisions that's on the exterior of 147 unifying, but yet and still we can't get this fight? And then the fighter that's involved, you say he ain't nothing. You say Terrence Crawford, he ain't shit. But yet and still, Timothy is coming out here saying we don't want to insult him. We don't want to do this. We don't want to do that. Okay, so if they don't want to insult Terrence Crawford, that means he must have value, bro. Because if he didn't have value, whatever you offer him, that's what he can take. We offering you what we think you're worth. Take it or leave it. See, he's not that type of guy. He's not that type of boxer. And especially on the pound for pound list, we already know. Showtime. Shot News in the building. What's good? He said, hot grease, you cooking the GoFundMe. The GoFundMe, yeah. You know what I'm saying? We need to set up a GoFund man. Because it looked like PBC is unable to come up with some type of numbers that will appease the Crawford camp. Both fighters need to be satisfied, but Terrence Crawford Errol Spence need a Terrence Crawford. He doesn't need a Boots Ennis. He need a Terrence Crawford. But it's just awfully disturbing, man, to understand like we out here talking, creative content. Everybody has their own voice and everybody has their own rhythm and flow. Everybody have their, talking points on where they're trying to go with certain topics. That's how people should just listen. Everybody ain't the same. We ain't robots. Even though we live in a simulated environment and society, that doesn't mean we are supposed to go ahead and do what the next person do. Like some of y'all cats. Y'all stay trying to be like other dudes that really ain't doing nothing themselves. But we sitting up here on Team Crawford. We trying to move forward with this contract. And it's almost like Spence's no mas, dog. Roberto Duran already. You know what I'm saying? Already. Where is the contractual? Where's just a sticky note? Can somebody, from the Spence camp just get a sticky note and just take it over there to Omaha and say, this is where we at right now? Jot some numbers down there, a venue and a date, all that. And then, Team Crawford gets that shit. Bernie, let's see, Bernie gets it. Bernie said, okay, let me strike off that. No Texas venue. Nope, that ain't happening. We'll talk about those numbers. Yeah, we'll get back with you on the fight date too. That's not bad, but we'll get back with you on the fight date. And the gloves, yeah, that's cool. Who's walking out first or second? It really don't matter either way. You know what I'm saying? The results are gonna be what they are. And then send it back. You know what I'm saying? Call up Mike Tyson for a pigeon and put that sticky on the back of one of Mike Tyson's pigeon. That shit fly back over there. That's all we need to do, man. It's not that difficult. Sir Senior, that part I don't understand. Shalom, Andrew Charles, but have no more excuses. Ben Ezra, peace, bro. He dropped the link. So, Andrew, why are you up here instigating, man? Yes, how may I help you today, Ben?
Shalom, man. What's good, though, my dude, Scotty, World Combat Sport? When y'all come in the building, y'all motherfucking straight jab that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Tell y'all friend and a motherfucking friend, Scotty got Ben Israel in the building. What's up, my G?
I'm good, man. How you been?
Man, you know how I'm doing, man. I'm doing wonderful, man. I'm living my best life. But I'm tired of you making up these excuses, though, Scotty. You a dog, bro. But I told you I had one seat left for you on this Spence boat. But I gave it away.
Look, now
I
you're
gave
using
it away,
my
Scotty.
shit, yeah.
You know why
now
I gave it away?
My shit.
You know why I gave it away? I gave it away, Scotty. Because you ain't worthy of this shit. You ain't worthy of this shit, dog. You're gonna be on Team Crawford on these dudes that's lying to the boxing fans. And you know what you just said, Scotty? You said give me some new content.
Give me some new content, man.
Okay.
And look,
you know
Ben,
what? I'm gonna use what you say.
Look,
I'm gonna just use your word
Ben.
against you, my G.
Ben, we need to get some order. All right. So I'm gonna let you get yours off, but if I want to intervene, man,
my bad,
you need
my
to
bro.
chill.
You know how big it is.
I'm not gonna overtalk you, bro. For real.
Man, listen, man. I told you.
Go ahead, man. Get off what you were saying.
Man.
Go ahead, man.
Me, bro. If nobody else don't know, everybody in the chat, Scotty know me. I fuck with Scotty. Come over every day. He know. But anyway, though, my G, I'm gonna use your dude, Espinosa. Right. Let's talk Espinosa talk. Since you said bring new content to you, right?
All right.
That's what you said, right?
Let's go. Let's go.
Yes, that's what you said. Okay, what he said, Scotty. He said, no, forgive me, Scotty. I mean, forgive me, World Combat Sport. You know, I'm gonna put respect on your name. I ain't gonna put respect on Catfish Crawford name though. World Combat Sport. Fuck Bud, he been lying too long. Now just check it out though. New content. Scotty said, Espinosa said, man, we've been talking to Crawford for a minute now. For a minute, we've been in negotiation talking to him. We trying to make a deal. He's saying that, okay, Bob Aaron been getting this dude such and such money. You already made that aware, Scotty. You showed the receipts. Bud guaranteed $4 million plus dollars on each fight. Okay, beautiful. Up to $6 million. But if you round this off, he guaranteed this. Ain't no back end, nothing. That's just his money. Beautiful contract. Because some people don't make that. You showed me, you know what? Shout out to Scotty. And one thing I want y'all to do to learn y'all receipts, but I'm finna kick him in his neck today. But like I told you, Scotty, he said we've been in negotiation with him prior to the Charlo fight. Prior to when you Bud fans was out there talking about, well, send me brother in negotiation. But, and you know what, since I've been learning this shit, since Scotty been telling me, but Israel, go to a box spread, go listen to the people, do your homework, Israel. Shout out to Scotty. I'm kicking in your neck now, Scotty. The man said, you know what, and I give Crawford. And I told you, shout out to Bo Mac, Brian McIntyre. I ain't gonna call him Fat Mac. I ain't gonna call Canfish Crawford. I'm gonna put respect on everybody's name today only because of you, World Combat Sport. But tomorrow, them lying motherfuckers gonna get this smoke. And Espinosa said to move on. Yeah, we've been talking to him, but he been out. You know, basically your boy been outpricing himself though, bro. Because we know
okay, so he been outpricing himself. Check
I'm
this out.
only going what you said. You said you want new content.
Time out.
Okay,
Like
you said, go ahead.
So pretty much, y'all, you're gonna come with the narrative that he's outpricing himself. All right. I thought you
according to now there's two people though, Scotty.
So explain this. You saying Espinosa said they've been in talks.
And according to line, I ain't gonna believe what fat ass.
Look, the content
Aaron
is
said,
not gonna
you know
get out
if
you keep over talking me, Ben.
My bad, my
Look,
dude.
I don't mind you being on the panel, but
only me and you
over talk me all the time, bro.
No,
but check this out though. Check this out, man.
Stop that, man.
I know you got that energy, but hold up for a second. Check this out. So if Espinosa is talking about they've been in talks, because talks could be anything. Why were they trying to make a deal with Canelo? Charlo 45, Canelo 55.
But see, that's what I
told
me and Sir Senior was just in the chat, and I told Sir Senior, you know, one thing about being Israel, I'm a boxing fan first, Scotty. If that shit don't make sense, I'm gonna scream. When Bud Crawford was out here, when you already know when Bob Aaron was saying that shit by Bud, who was out here on these platforms screaming about that shit?
Well, so you refusing to answer my question. You refusing to answer my question.
Same thing though. I'm saying the same shit.
Espinosa was trying to
broker. I was confused about that. If they gonna give this baffling to me though, Scotty. I'm still learning the business, bro. I ain't in these dudes' pockets like that. I ain't watching their money.
I'm not either, but I'm saying it was public record. It was public record, man.
It's public record. You showed me this, Scotty. You showed me how to do it. You talked where you said do my homework. You didn't show me how to do it. You told me to go do my homework. And I've been doing this, Scotty. And I told Sir Senior in the chat, bro, if they got $100 million, right? $100 million, and you motherfuckers can't make the best. This you know how many people, and to get back to what Espinosa was saying, he was saying, who knows what this fight gonna do? 5 million, $1 million, or more. Who knows? It's a risk to take. And when you talk business, Scotty, the same thing you tell me is a business. These people got to get paid, Scotty. You told me that shit. Even with Top Rank. You then at the same time when this shit don't make sense for your homeboy and they telling you the back end shit, this is what I learned too now, Scotty. Maybe you know more, you know, I ain't. So with the pay-per-views, the people, you know, this is what they said. They said Terrence Crawford lied, his biggest gate, his entire career. Terrence
I don't want to hear his biggest gate.
You said
updated info. I don't want to hear this biggest gate stuff. We're talking about new content. You got new content or you don't, bro.
And this is what he said. How dare him?
I don't want to hear about his biggest gate, dog.
Oh, now you don't? You just saying what you don't want to hear.
Look, check this out. They just trying to put $100 million for Charlo and Spence to fight Canelo. And you talking about the biggest gate?
I'm talking about Errol Spence.
Who cares about the biggest gate of Crawford? Who cares about the biggest gate of Errol Spence?
At the same time, when you talk about pricing yourself, when you said
y'all running with another narrative talking about he pricing himself out. That's a lie, man.
Showtime telling y'all he got Terrence Crawford, and this is another thing, Scotty.
Because they don't want to take culpability for the fight not happening.
Okay. Give me No, okay. So now you getting to my point. So I'm not making Bob Arum out of angel right here. So before I land my plane, I want you to just listen to me. So you got Espinosa saying this shit that Terrence Crawford, the same one motherfucker Bob Arum said he won't sit down and negotiate to make the Aerosmith. So who should I fucking believe right now? Everybody lying or Terrence Crawford over there telling the truth? Who the fuck? What's going on? World Combat Sports.
So
The man been lying
check this
too
out once
motherfucking
again,
long,
Ben.
bro.
So if you have a
So
promoter,
he don't.
and a manager. You trying to tell me Terrence Crawford's supposed to sit down and negotiate? He's supposed to sit
Listen,
down and
right now,
negotiate?
Terrence Crawford. When I told you, okay,
No,
since you want to
with
talk
Top
promoter
Rank.
shit,
He was
since
with
you
Top
want to
Rank.
talk, okay, now you know where I'm finna go because you know I know that shit, but you ain't gonna get
No, I'm
that
just
off
saying,
on
with
me.
Top Rank, he's
You ain't gonna
supposed to
get
sit
that
down and
off on me,
negotiate?
Scotty. Tell that to somebody who don't know no better. So we know better than that. So he might as well sit down with PVC, Al Heyman. He don't got nobody. He don't got no help in Top Rank.
So he don't
Bob
have no
Arum keep
manager?
telling y'all the rooster will come home to crow, bro, and he about ready to kiss Bob Arum ass right now, Scotty. Come on, man. We want undisputed right now. No more
But
excuses,
you're not
bro.
making sense. He's not with Top Rank right now.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. He might as well sit down with Al Heyman and make this fight, bro. Stop
No. From
capping,
what I
man.
was hearing y'all talk about, he should just go throw
Ain't no
himself
y'all
at the
say
mercy
being Israel.
of
I come
PVC.
solo, bro. I'm pulling
You
up by
saying
myself. I don't
no?
come with
You
no
ain't solo.
entourage.
You ain't solo. No. I see you on other channels. You
Yes,
ain't
and I see
solo,
you
bro.
too on other channels, just like you was
No.
on other
You ain't.
channels
No,
today,
you know I'm
making
solo.
excuses. And the
Oh,
dude
you know
told
I'm
you
solo.
earlier, stop making them excuses, Scotty. You act like you don't want to make the fight, bro.
Look, when you see me on somebody's panel once a month,
Okay,
that don't mean I'm rolling with them. So
okay.
stop it.
Hey, man, same
Pretty
here.
pretty
I can
much.
say the same thing
Hey,
with you,
pretty much when it comes
but I can
down to
say the same
Espinosa,
thing with you, but I'm not. One thing I'm gonna
Ben,
tell you, my
this would be
energy
a
don't
lot
change for
more.
no
This would be
platform.
a lot more
My
proficient
energy don't
if
change
you
for
just
no
learn how
platform.
to let somebody else speak. It would be a lot more proficient, my brother. You know what I'm saying? I know you have a strong personality. It would be a lot more proficient if you allowed
See,
the
there you go.
host,
And you know what I liked about you too, Scotty? You were
the
doing your
host,
thing.
Ben, to get
Shout out
out
to
my
Sir.
narrative.
Man, you always you were
Look,
doing
all
your
I
thing.
have
You
to
been hanging
ask you,
around being
Ben,
Israel too long too,
Ben,
Scotty. You done
Ben,
turned
stay
your
on,
energy up too.
stay focused, Ben. If Espinosa and them cats over there, first of all, coming out this year. Okay, Timothy Smith coming out early this year, which I know it's old
We
news,
done
but
talked about that. Me and you
it's
talked
on the
about it.
calendar year though. It's
Me
on
and
the
you talked
calendar
about
year,
Timothy Smith
and they was talking
already,
about they
right?
don't want to insult
But did
Crawford, right?
but
And
did
now
you
we
not
move
talk
full
about that
circle.
situation already, right?
Ben, chill, bro. So you get full circle. Errol Spencer stepped in with Udenis Ugas, got the title, and they talk about all the heavy lifting. So if it's been all about the heavy lifting, what's so
Hey,
hard about running up to the finish line to get into the ring now? What's so
ain't no
difficult about that?
ain't no. But see now, if you
They
gonna
was
push
offering
and hold up,
100 million for two
now can I
fights.
stop before you try to push before you
Go
try to
ahead,
push
man.
boost
Just
in it when you
remember,
talk
you
about
have
since you
a
doing. I
second
know you're going
individual
there
on the
with it.
panel with you.
You've been going there all day with that narrative, Scotty. I mean, World Combat Sports. Forgive me wholeheartedly, my G. You know what I mean? I apologize. You like a big brother to me, bro. Right now, Scotty, my motherfucking big brother. Cause you know, ain't no wrong if I bump you, bro. If I sleep on Scotty couch, and I ain't never slept on. I don't even know where he stay at. But I don't slept on his couch though. That's my big brother, dog. I fuck with him like that. You know what I'm saying? But he be making up them excuses, just like you keep saying. Since he did the heavy lifting, you finna put your little boost in his narrative in there. No, ain't no boost in this World Combat Sport. It's only Terrence Canfish Crawford. And forgive me, I told you I'm put respect on his name, Bud Crawford. It's only
So
him.
I
It's
like when you talk about canfish because
because we
your
gonna
boy
have Jack
Arrow
Mac.
says
I
he's the
learned
big
eating.
fish.
I learned eating Jack Mac.
You say
I
it's
mean,
the big fish.
Crocat. Oh, he is. And ain't no excuses. When your boy was in Disney World, went to a lagoon
You
in
say he
Disney
was the
World,
big
talk about
fish though.
he looking for Earl. Where you at? I said, man, how you gonna go to Disney World looking for the big fish?
What
And you
Chronicles
need
is
and you
this?
know what
What
you need to
episode
do.
that been? Ben, what episode is this? Hot Grease Chronicles episode what?
Let me look at it. It say 2022. I don't see no number. You don't got
No,
no
oh
number.
06 up there. Episode
You ain't
oh
put the
06.
number on it though, my G.
Yeah, it is. It's Chronicles
Where's
oh
that? What
06,
corner?
man.
I'm looking on the screen.
And you can't even see a thumbnail. How you gonna see what's going on with this topic?
Oh, I'm shit. I'm learning to work this shit, man. I got to talk to you behind. Hey, I'm finna drop my number in a private chat too, Scotty. Real talk though, my G. I be want to
Man,
fuck with
look,
you.
look.
Man,
That would
don't
be
be
all
worried
good
about
if I
no
knew what
man
side
down
you was
today,
on.
tomorrow, forever.
You are on the side of Errol Spence. You
Man,
might just
listen.
give my number
Yes.
out to the public, dog.
Man, listen, I'm getting you mine. You can call me Block. Well, don't call
You
me
give my
Block.
number out to the
Ain't gonna
public,
go
dog.
through.
I got it. I got it,
Man,
dog.
listen. I'm getting you mine. And you
Call
can
him and
tell
hang up.
people that know me, this is number. Yup, they're gonna say that's his crazy ass number. And for real, I be wanting to talk to you about some other shit though, Scotty. Real talk though, my G. Cause
Other shit like what, man?
man, I ain't
You
gonna be
want
talking on you. I
to
got
try to
trolls, bro.
you
You
want
got
to try
little
to ask
trolls.
for certificates? You still, you know,
Man,
if I still have certificates to come over,
Man, listen.
you
I
welcome, dog.
told you
King Crawford always looking for fresh members.
I had one ticket for you. But since you want to talk that Bowman, that Bud Crawford, that Bernie shit all the time, and I'm telling you, these people been lying. Espinosa, you told me to give you new receipts. I gave it to you. The man been in negotiating with them people, man. He been lying to y'all. Talk about we ain't heard no negotiation. We ain't heard
no
nothing.
negotiations.
Man, come
All
on,
we
man.
seen come out. Tom
Espinosa
Brown.
lying.
Tom Brown came out talking about 100 million for 2 fights.
See, now you keep
100
moving the
million.
goalpost to
You can't
Canelo.
fund the damn
You keep
Spence
moving the
Crawford fight?
goalpost to Canelo. You said line that shit up. I'm
No, it's
giving
not
you
the
your words back.
goalpost. I thought it was Spence Crawford, but
That's
no,
what I
Spence
want.
won't
And you keep
Canelo.
moving over here to Canelo. We're gonna
Spence
keep it
won't
right there.
Canelo.
We're gonna keep the energy right there.
Spence won't Canelo. He
And
don't want Crawford.
Man, he won't can. He gonna
Spence
make him
want
into Jack
Canelo.
Mack. He gonna make him to
Mark Charlo
Simon
want
Crow.
Canelo.
Oh, that's the name of it. Simon Crowcast. I was trying to think of the name. Simon Crowcast and Grits and Ed. He gonna
I'm
make
just disappointed, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Let me get to the chat right quick, Ben. I got to recognize the people in the chat for sure. Showtime said Ben he outpriced himself, but they want to give Canelo 55 million for a Spence fight. Andrew says sounds like Spence fans are nervous. Spence ain't gonna make the Bud fight the way they've been rehearsing the excuses lately. I like that rehearsing. I like that because I get that same feeling too, there, Andrew, that all these narratives when it comes to the Spencerholics, it's almost like they're sipping out of the same bottle there, Andrew. You know what I'm saying? It seems like they're just sipping out of the same bottle, bro. They're not even wiping it off either before they sip out of it. Top rank ESPN still paying Team Crawford. All Team Crawford fighting on top rank cards. ESPN, Nelson Davis, Herring. You write about one, Andrew Charles. Interesting. Speak about it. Shout out to D-Ray Promotions on deck. Salute World Combat Sports, Cooking Casual Temporary Boxing fans. Salute to you, D-Ray. Appreciate you pulling up, big dog. But Ben, you still there?
Of course, my brother. You know I ain't going nowhere.
Did you hear what they was talking about? You know, in the live chat, because you know it's nothing but astute colleagues that hear you see what they put in there. It's no facts. You don't hear people saying FACTS over here.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? They have their own thought process. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to D-Ray Promotion. Y'all hit the like. Andrew Charles, I know you better hit the like, boy, because World Combat Sport fuck with both of y'all. You too, D-Ray. So y'all come in here, y'all straight. Y'all do an Errol Spence. Y'all go to the body with that motherfucking like button for my dude World Combat Sport.
Hey, did you read this comment though?
Which one?
Did you read this comment? He outprices himself, but they want to give Canelo 55 million for Spence fight. And then Andrew said it seems like y'all rehearsing the excuses lately, bro.
No. One thing Ben Israel don't do is make excuses, World Combat.
He said y'all rehearsing the excuses.
Man, listen, ain't no we. There's one thing don't make sense to me. If y'all got 100 million for Canelo, 55 for EJ, because they gonna give Canelo 55 to fight Spence. Spence getting an average of about 12 million, average 12 to 15 a fight. You know what I'm saying?
What does that have to do with the 100 million that they was gonna offer for 2 fights? And we can't get the Crawford
when you
fight.
Fighting Canelo, you told me to let you talk, but then you jump in and choke me. But my point exactly, those on World Combat Sport, because it don't make no sense to being Israel. Because if these people got money like that, just the $55 million, give Terrence Crawford 20 million, guaranteed, and don't let him get nothing on the back end. I feel good with that. That's a boxing fan.
See, you just proved what Andrew just said. You rehearsing the same narratives I heard on these other channels. Talking about don't let him get some on the back end. Y'all sounding like they was trying to do Deontay Wilder with a flat feet.
The man only listen.
That's the same shit I've been hearing across the other channels, bro. You just proved what he said to be right.
No, Scotty,
bro, you just proved him right.
No, Scotty, Cause the man just told me you said Espinosa. You told me to come. I said, since you brought his name
Andrew
up,
just said
I'm gonna
y'all
tell you what
rehearsing the
he
same
said.
excuses, bro.
No, ain't no y'all. I'm telling you what your homeboy, you the one brought his name up. Ain't no y'all. I come solo, bro. Again, when being Israel pull up, I don't pull up with no entourage. I deal with an
nothing
entourage
on the backside. What did you
bro.
get that nothing on the backside?
If he wanted on the back end, listen what Espinosa said. You got to take a pay cut. This is why Errol Spence getting a low on guaranteed money. EJ get about $2.5, $3 million guaranteed up front. 1.3 million. But his back end be so lucrative till they don't make no sense. It ain't no discussion about it. Because you know how to do math. You know how to do one thing, Scotty. I want y'all to know how to do it. Scotty know how to do math. But Terrence Crawford, Scotty, you need to listen to his interview. Just listen to it thorough. Terrence Crawford is used to guaranteed money. You know what that means? All my money up front. He ain't used to the back end thing. Top Rank don't pay no back end. They don't do that shit. And he's not used to that. This is the thing I'm trying to tell you, Scotty. If you tell me to listen like you tell me, man, I'm telling your ass to listen. If a motherfucker ain't used to that, you growed up believing that there wasn't no God. I'm telling you, there is a God. We at a crossroads just right there. But now since I'm staying in your house on your couch, I'm sleeping on World Combat Sports couch, and we start sharing. I pray. You say, why you pray over there? Man, because I'm praying to my God. You start praying too. And you start believing that is the Most High. Now I got you. I done converted you. But if I don't, if with that saying, if I don't show you that man's more money on the back end, because you so used to your money, this is why I say give him the $20 million up front. If he want his money up front, you got to what do Bud want? Do you know? Do any of you Bud fans know what he want? He not worth 50%, Scotty. You know that. Mathematically speaking, you told me to do my homework straight up and down. You told me, you know, he not worth 50%. He got accolades.
What he worth?
He got all that. He got all that, Scotty.
Then what is he worth?
If this what I'm telling you, you told me you ain't want to hear.
No, what is he worth? If he's not worth 50%, what is he worth?
By at least by 35%, bro.
Okay, so he worth 35%. Where's the contract since he the B side?
I can't say the man want 50%. I can't say
your words. He's 35%.
I'm not here. I'm not in nothing. Listen,
obviously 35%.
No, Scotty.
It don't make him the A side.
Espinosa said they been talking. One thing Bud just said, they wasn't talking. They talking. Ask Bud with a contract. They sitting him down.
You said he worth 35%.
Y'all asking Spence fan the question that y'all supposed to be asking Bud. Because Espinosa and Bob Aaron, and Steven and Espinosa told y'all, Scott, on World Combat Sport, that Bud is very hard-headed. He don't want to sit down and negotiate.
What's that have to do with percentages? I just asked you what
he was worth. If you got to sit down and understand the business, the same thing you told me to go do my homework. Maybe Bud and his fans need to go do their homework. Bud and you too, Andrew Charles, y'all need to go do y'all homework because it's hot grease done got cold. Turn up the temperature.
Hot grease cooking.
Turn that shit up some more. Cause being Israel got it cooking. You need to turn your grease up some more, bro. Cause your facts ain't facts no more. Your facts got holes in it, bro. Man, all your facts got. Listen, a long time ago.
I ain't trying to cook you, bro. I want that.
Long time ago, I give you that.
You a sardine
right now,
when it comes
right
to
now I'm dealing with straight facts and nobody.
We're trying to get that sharp.
I'm like how Tupac told these dudes. I'm like Tupac. See, long time ago when I was getting my shit together, y'all could have did that. Y'all let. I'm staying on topic. Y'all let me get my boxing skills up, my ring generalship, my punch placement together. I'm fucking y'all up. World Combat Sport. You can't fuck with me.
All right.
And EJ the biggest fish in the game. And how about this though? And your boy Canelo is a flop.
Pot in the game too.
And your boy Canelo flopping on his pay-per-views. EJ is at the same. He ain't dropping. He ain't had no. And you know that. And you told me
you just say he
need a dance partner. How about this? World Combat Sport told me EJ need a dance partner. And guess what? He over there in Omaha. He looking for a dance partner. Y'all scared.
Ben, you're not gonna answer any of my questions, bro. You saying what again? You keep running through stuff and then you're not allowing me the time to respond. You left off when you say he was 35%. Then I asked you, then if he's the B side, because obviously the B side is 35%, right? That's far from 50, right? That's far from 50, right? So if he ain't equal and leveled out, where's the contract then? Where's the A side with all this money? Where's negotiation? What's going on?
just like I told you a minute ago, before you send contracts, you got to first negotiate. And this was Stephen Espinosa is telling y'all. They got Bud Crawford sitting them down and trying to negotiate, trying to make a reason. The fight gonna happen. I'm convinced. I'm hearing great talks from Canfish Crawford camp. They trying to sell that WBO to the highest, to the biggest number they could get. They right for that, Scotty. I
And
told
since
you,
you're doing your
if
homework,
Terrence
where are
Crawford
you
can walk
sourcing this
away,
information?
if you see what I'm calling him, Terrence Crawford, I'm put respect on his name. If Terrence Crawford can walk away from this fight with $100 million, kudos to him, bro.
No. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing
Yo,
that. We're
yes,
not
we
talking
are
about
gonna
all
do
these
that. Because you know
hypotheticals,
why?
bro.
You know why? Because he put his life on the line for being Israel, so I could be
We
set
talking about Espinosa. What's going on with the delay, the
with the delay.
procrastination? Yeah, the
Procrastination
procrastination.
coming
If you
from,
work 35% in your eyes,
but see,
why is it gonna take it? Why is it taking so long
See,
for us
no,
to come up with some
Scotty,
paperwork?
you taking me out of text now. I'm telling you to go listen to the interview in its entirety. I ain't
I
telling you to
listened to
go.
it. I listened to it.
And you, okay, you listen to it, so I'm not wrong. So that's why you don't got no feedback for me. You know your boy is a flop at the gate, and his biggest draw at the gate was nothing
But
but
what
$1
are we
million.
talking about the gate for? That's old
So
news. Both
all
of
that
them,
makes sense.
when you
It
talk
goes
about
to
it, both
show
of them are
that
flop.
Terrence Crawford, all you Terrence Crawford fans, y'all don't put his ass in the seats, bro. I done did my homework. Terrence Crawford,
We're not
biggest
retreading
gate. That means
toilet
all his
paper, man.
ticket sales.
We're
It
not
could have been
reusing
man. It
toilet
could have been.
paper, dog.
It could have been in Omaha, in Nebraska, where
Hey
he
Ben,
from.
we're not
Oh,
retreading
you
that
don't
shit,
want to
bro.
hear
That's
that. You
old
don't want
news.
no facts today, huh? You don't want no
Not
facts
just old
today.
news. It's old news.
That's big news. Because you been hot. Oh, it's probably been old to you because you probably already knew that. You probably knew he was a flop,
I have
huh?
to get back to the chat. The ones who
Oh,
actually
let's
know
get
what they're
back to the
talking about.
chat.
Showtime say yes, being come clean. I'm just throwing my 2 cents in on the dialogue. That's what Andrew mentioned. Showtime say his back end money gonna have with AB in in the rehab. They not seeing black end. They're not seeing back end as money. For real. That's why people then want to take them to court, man. Ain't no back end. Much respect at WCS in the chat. Stop there and show support and hit the like button. Salute. 100 just got in. Appreciate you there, Tony. Always pulling up, man. You know, hopefully everything went well with your day, bro. Andrew says Spence and Bud in the same tax bracket. In other words, Spence numbers ain't next level. And, you know, I was trying to, ask him that question. You know, when you talk about numbers, Errol Spence hasn't been consistent from the Mikey Garcia number because that was the first fight that he was PPV, right? So from Mikey Garcia to Sean Porter, I mean, was the numbers the same? He brought 2 Garcias to the Texas dance. Was the numbers the same? The Mikey Garcia and to the Danny Garcia. He brought 2 Garcias to the dance. Was the numbers the same? Did he elevate from the Mikey Garcia's numbers? Did he elevate his Wall Street?
His numbers
Can you
been
answer that for me,
maintaining.
Ben?
His numbers been maintaining. And this is why you can
What's his
compare.
numbers though? What was his numbers
He
in
got
those
an
3
average.
fights?
EJ averaged by 275, 280. By
And
280.
you consider that to be incredible numbers. Oh, he gonna
Red
say
not
compare
coming
to
off
Crawford. Compare
COVID.
to
Coming
Crawford.
off COVID.
Crawford.
Red
Oh,
not
he's doing
coming off COVID.
40,000.
Coming
He's
off
doing
COVID.
40,000. People.
Who? What happened?
You about to say Crawford doing 40,000?
I ain't said nothing. See, you putting words in your own mouth, bro. You ain't heard
I'm
me.
just
You
saying
asked
that's
me
how
about
y'all
Errol
always go with
Spence,
the narratives,
and
bro.
I said they coming off COVID, and you put
All right,
40,000.
Tony.
So maybe you know what Terrence Crawford
Nobody
numbers
talking
are.
about COVID.
I said we coming off COVID. We are. Yes, we are though. And I'm being very polite with you though, World Combat Sport.
I'm just
And you
saying we ain't
push
talking
it
about
and you
COVID
keep
though.
and I'm gonna treat you like Larry Merchant was treating Floyd Mayweather in that ring. You ain't giving me a fair shake, bro.
That's funny.
You ain't give me a fair shake,
What
dude.
he actually said, you don't never give
But
me a
real
fair
talk,
shake. That's
he
what he
never.
actually
But you know
said.
what I'm talking
You
about.
don't
See,
ever
but I bet
give
I'm on
me
my
a fair
receipts
shake.
though.
I'm gonna
But
let you speak to somebody. I'm gonna let you speak to somebody. You don't never give me a fair shake. That's what he said.
see, you know word for word. Because one thing, shout out to my big brother, Royal Combat Sport. When y'all come in there, y'all hit that like button. Tell a friend and a friend to subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? And Andrew, start capping in that chat and jump on the platform, bro.
No, man, Andrew good, man. You know, the
Man,
people,
nah, he be always
Showtime,
capping in
Tony,
that chat, man, with the
you know, Tony,
narrative,
all the
bro.
rest of them, they're good, man.
Man,
They
he
their own
above
people.
He the vice president of the Bud Justice League. I need to talk to all the Bud Justice League. I need to talk to all y'all because your president been lying to y'all. Y'all king been lying to y'all, bro. He been lying to y'all and don't want to make the fight, and y'all blame it on Earl every
Okay,
day.
I agree with you on that. It is one person he been lying to, though.
The fans,
for real, Ben. You make sense on that. It is one person he been lying to. You know who that is?
The fans.
No, you.
No,
he been lying to you on purpose.
No, he ain't been
he
lying.
been lying to your ass. He been lying to Ben
y'all.
Israel. Goddamn it, MOB.
He ain't been lying to me. And this why
he been lying to you, dog.
When you be over there with Bernie them and you see me over there, why you don't think they block me? Why you don't think they be telling me I'm on some other shit? Never, cause you know. And I'm telling you, listen to Stephen Espinosa. I'm
you be reckless,
what you told me to do. Man, they been capping. I don't want to give Bob Aaron no credit, bro. But the motherfucker said Terrence Crawford is hard-headed. He don't want to sit down and negotiate with a fight like this. So that means, damn, Bo Mac, you been lying.
old shit again. I
Yeah,
swear to God.
see,
Y'all alcoholics, man. When y'all be having y'all hangovers,
when
y'all have y'all hangovers, man, y'all don't know how to stay on topic,
shit about the same person. We in Hawaii now, and we go to Hawaii. Me and you in the military. They saying World Combat Spur is a rapist. But then we go over there, you taking coochie, bro. I'm gonna have to tell you, bro. They giving me pussy. Well, let me bring a female to your house. You just get some.
My God, what are we talking
doing?
about? I'm gonna have to put you on the clock. I'm gonna start. If you can't stay on topic, Ben, I'm gonna have to start counting you down, bro. God damn. Now you talking about taking something. You messing up my algorithm now. You about to get my channel shut down.
He say he finna take. He said EJ say he finna come over there and take your shit.
We're not talking about
Crawford.
What EJ said.
Catfish Crawford. No response. Crickets. That's what I thought. Cricket Wireless Service. We in Omaha. Omaha. Let's go World Combat.
What we can agree on there, Ben, is the fact that they was trying to get Canelo to fight and not Terrence Crawford. That's fact.
No, I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah, it was, man. Tom Brown put it out there. Tom Brown put it out there, dog.
You been doing your media.
Tom Brown put it out there, dog.
You acting like a media. Now you acting
like
you doing real media work now. Because you put that narrative
want this
on
fight, man.
I never thought I see the day when World Combat Sports spin the narrative.
Errol Spence don't want this fight, man.
You spinning narrative now. You told me to keep that shit factual. And you spinning narratives over here.
Errol Spence don't want the fight, man. They want to fight Canelo. They dream fighting Canelo.
Hey, Andrew Charles, man, if you start that buffoonery, shout out to my big homie D-Ray, Tony Boswell, all y'all in the chat. Y'all hit that like button. We live at World Combat Sport. We talking EJ and Bud Catfish Crawford. Bud Catfish been making excuses for the last 5 years, holding this fight up. Not EJ done did all the heavy lifting.
He's waiting on the A side.
Combat Sport. We got World Combat Sports says since he did all the heavy lifting, run past Bud Crawford and go beat up Boost Ennis. This is what World Combat Sports telling me now, y'all.
So I'm saying they can pay Boost Ennis 26 cents.
No, not.
They can pay Boost Ennis 26 cents and Errol Spence get a cool 800,000 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? 26 cents ain't much.
See, this is what he want. But we don't want that.
Y'all can't afford Terrence Crawford, so why not go to the second best plan? Plan B.
He said since EJ been doing all the heavy lifting, right? Keep on heavy lifting.
Keep on heavy lifting. Cross that finish line. Show us what you got at the end. Finish strong, goddammit. Finish strong.
Hey, World Combat Sports said tell EJ to let Boost Ennis cross that finish line so Terrence Crawford won't have to deal with him. When EJ beat the fuck out of him and leave him down here at 147 to deal with them little lions, like the Virgil Ortiz, like the Boost Ennis, like the Conor Ben. You feel what I'm saying? And like the Once Upon a Time Keith Thurman, the rest of these old great fighters. I was finna say something different, but you know, when EJ get through beating the shit out of Catfish Crawford, he ain't gonna want to run to the borderline talk about he going north. He might talk about he going south and fight Josh Taylor at 140. Or I can make 140. I can drop the weight. After
Well,
that
let me
ass
say this,
whooping,
Ben.
he gonna drop a lot of weight.
Hey, Ben, let me say this right quick. What's going to change everything is for Errol Spence when it comes to his boxing career is when he found out that he can't keep those belts. He can't collect that WBO. Then he will have to walk back in that gym knowing that Jermell Charlo was able to accomplish what he set out to do. And Errol Spence will look himself in the mirror and say, damn, I failed. This was Jermell. Can you please reconsider? Come on, man. I need your help, man. Let's break bread. Let me fight for the titles at 54, dog. I don't have nothing, dog. Please, I don't have nothing, dog. Just look out for me, bro. Man, we brothers, man. Just come on, man.
Shut up.
Man, please, man.
Before I
Help me out
respond
there,
to him,
Mel Charlo, man. That nigga done sold everything I got, man. He got all the straps over there in Omaha, dog. Help me out, man.
he do right now. I want you to see. Shout out to. I'm gonna address your chat first, because I ain't gonna address.
Why
World
you keep
Combat
addressing
with the
my chat,
buffoonery.
dog? Those
I'm
grown
gonna
ass
address
people.
the chat, because we family. I'm sleeping on World Combat Sport. I'm in Atlanta right now. I'm reporting live from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't in the A. Stop it.
I'm in
He
World
ain't in the
Combat
A.
Studios right now.
He
You know
ain't
what
in
I'm saying?
the A,
I'm
man.
reporting
Stop
live.
it, bro.
Showtime, D Promotions, Andrew Charles. Let me see the rest down here before I address this here. Definitely Tony Boswell. Definitely Tony Boswell. Definitely that's a troll of mine, Tony Boswell. TB. I call him TB because that's Terrence Crawford, little brother. You know what I'm saying? It was TC, but his name TB. It's TC and TB. Tony Boswell is TB.
Can you get to the point, because it seems
And let me
like you
tell y'all
harassing the
something.
chat.
Before y'all believe or even blink that Terrence Crawford gonna walk away as the undisputed welterweight champion, man, he gonna have to kill Errol Spence in that ring. One thing I want y'all to understand: his boxing IQ. Let me finish. His boxing IQ is through the roof. I'm speaking of Catfish Crawford. That is. His punch placement, like you like to talk about, is very good. He is switch hitter. Terrence Crawford is not southpaw. To all you dumb ass Bud Justice League people keep talking about Bud is southpaw. Bud is not. He can fight in southpaw, bro. He's an
Is Ennis a southpaw?
Listen, we ain't talking about. See, you always be reaching for Ennis. Like I was saying,
I'm just saying, is Ennis a southpaw,
lift no
dog?
more weights for you. World Combat
Is
Sport.
Gerard
The
Ennis
next
a
weight we gonna
southpaw?
lift
I
is
could have
Terrence
sworn he
Crawford.
was fighting
No, I'm
orthodox
addressing the
too.
Terrence
Is
Crawford
he a
smoke with
southpaw
you.
there, Ben?
You've been doing that all day. You've been
Is
on
Gerard
the
Ennis
world
a
tour.
southpaw, dog?
No. Let me tell you
Because I
something.
could
You
have
want to talk
sworn I
about.
seen him
So
fight
while I'm
orthodox and
finish
southpaw.
making my point, like I told you
All right, go ahead, man.
Bud Crawford, what he can't do to
Go ahead.
EJ. Why y'all
Go ahead.
keep saying, and I love Terrence Crawford. You know that. Because you I don't know, Ben Israel. You be talking
That's
so
a
much good.
lie.
You
That's
get
cap.
upset.
That's cap.
Okay, but I ain't gonna
That's
tell you to
cap.
go rewind your tapes, because you know we report live from the World Combat Studios, and yours truly being Israel here with World Combat. Well, y'all hit that like button. But like I was telling you though, my G, bruh. Okay, let's. I'm gonna stop right there. What you think will be a factor for Terrence Crawford winning that fight? What would be like his jab on the outside? Because that's the only thing I see he have to
I'm
do.
not doing. Look, when the fight
We
is signed, out of
to assess.
respect, Ben.
You gonna drop your assessment
Check this
then?
out. Out of
Okay,
respect, Ben.
okay,
When
I'll
the
give you
fight
that.
is
I'll give you
signed, we
that.
can talk about all this,
Okay, I'll
how
give you
we
that.
think.
Okay,
Right now, I have to
since we do
babysit
that,
the
your boy been
Spencerholics
capping.
out here.
He's still capping. Since you want to say that, I'm finna give him a pass. But Bud Crawford's a motherfucking cap. He need to go over there and tell Espinosa, man, I'm sorry. Let's negotiate the right way. Because
Sorry.
him, fat ass Bomac,
What
400
plantation
pounds
you
ass
all for?
Bomac,
What are you
y'all
talking
get
about?
that shit
Sorry.
together over there and sign that paperwork.
What is he apologizing for, though?
Stop giving World Combat Spurs these false narratives to run out on his platform to preach. Because Bernie was over there preaching that bullshit.
Ennis a
Y'all came over
southpaw,
there.
though?
What?
Because he sure enough fought southpaw during that fight with
Man,
Clayton.
listen, we talking
Is
about
he a
him
southpaw?
signing his contract. We ain't talking about who he fought and what he can
I just
fight. You
wanted
said
to
you ain't
know.
gonna talk about that till we get the fight together. I told you, Scotty, you dealing with an educated person. You ain't finna get that
I
on
never
me,
said you was
Scotty.
uneducated.
Stop.
I was never say you was uneducated. I'm not trying to de-educate you. I'm just saying
See,
when it
what you
comes
trying to
down
do
to
is like we over there in the
y'all trying to
military.
act like Ennis is not something
There you go
that's
with this
supposed to
heavy
be
lifting
mentioned now.
again. He coming with this
You know what I'm saying?
narrative. He done
If
reach
that
with the
man
innocence
did all
again.
the heavy lifting
Only
this
person I
far,
want you to reach for
keep
is
going.
Earl Spence. I want
I'll
you to
reach
reach
Hey,
for
for him.
what's
Earl
good,
Spence.
Showtime? What's
I'll
good,
reach
Showtime?
for him. I'll reach for him.
There
Yo,
you go.
salute to
See,
Ben
there you go.
Israel.
See, now get some
Salute,
help up
salute to
here. This is what I'm talking.
salute
Now
to
I'm finna go
World
on mute.
Combat Sports.
Hey,
Salute
hey,
to
hold
World
on.
Combat Sports. Salute to Ben Israel. I'll reach for Earl Spence. They know this voice.
Hey, there you go.
It's
See,
time to
I
step
told you
up.
if I call for them
It's time to
people,
step
you'll get
up.
some help. Hey,
It's time.
Shalom, bro. Hey,
It's time to step
Shalom,
up,
Showtime.
EJ.
Hey, Showtime. I'm finna
It's
let you
time to
get up.
step
I'm
up,
finna go on
EJ.
mute,
You know
right?
my body, EJ. You know my
Hey,
body, EJ. I know
I
your
want you to
uncles, like
talk.
you said. I know your
Showtime,
uncles.
talk your shit, but I'm finna go on mute now. When you get through, I'm coming off. Scotty, let him
Yo,
do
yo,
his
yo,
thing
go on
now.
Dubuque right now. Yo, Ben Israel, I'll go on Dubuque right now. Go on Dubuque right now. I don't
Nah,
need to talk no
don't get
shit.
slick now.
Listen,
I said I was gonna let you talk
nah,
your shit
ain't
now.
no,
We can
yo, listen,
start
ain't
bumping
no
right
getting
now,
slick.
bro.
Hey,
It's like
yo,
two
listen, ain't no
tenths.
getting slick. Ain't no getting slick.
I
They
said
know
I'm gonna
my
give you.
body.
I'm finna do your thing now. I'm gonna let you do your thing now.
Nah,
You know you
I don't need to
good.
do my thing.
Do
My
your
thing is
thing.
all over
Talk
the
your
game.
shit now.
My thing is all over the game. They know my body. EJ, it's time for you to do your thing, homie. It's time for you to do your thing, homie. Like you said, I know your uncles. It's time for you to be the big shark. What Guan? You know, this just Jamaican talk now. What Guan? We don't call ourselves fishes. What Guan? It's time for you to do your thing now. Step up. You know what I'm saying? Step up. Go ahead, man. Israel. Peace
Man,
to the chat.
my,
Peace to everybody.
EJ Megadon this beat on. You know him Megadon this though. What y'all talk about? You know EJ Megadon this though, boy. You know y'all know this though. What you talk, man? Stop
Man,
capping with this shit. Stop, stop
Him not
playing. You
move
know
like Top
EJ
Shotter.
Megadon. You know EJ
Him not
Megadon.
move like
Stop
Top
playing,
Shotter.
bro. Man, you know that's what's up. What you talking about? Stop capping. Man, and shout out to Showtime with this weak narrative, and shout out to World Combat
Him not
Sport.
move
But
like Top Shotter.
hey, Showtime. You need to go ahead and switch over. You know your boy already born yard. His daddy born yard. What the fuck you over there in Oklahoma this be, no? The fuck, man, stop playing. What the fuck you over there playing with these Yanks, no? Man,
And
stop
not
capping.
move like Top Shotter.
Man,
Him
stop
not
capping.
move like Top
Okay,
Shotter.
so tell me what your assessment. How Bud Crawford gonna beat EJ? How he gonna beat this
Nobody's
boy out of
talking
North?
about that. Nobody's talking about how
No,
Bud
no,
gonna
no.
beat him.
He saying what all this.
The fight ain't
How
signed
Bud
yet,
gonna
dog.
beat him? How he gonna beat
The fight
EJ?
ain't
With what?
signed yet.
With what?
Thank you, World Combat, for
With
saying
what?
that. Thank you for saying that. What I'm saying
Yeah,
is
save
make
him.
the fight,
Save him.
man.
Throw that life jacket for they behind.
Make the
Don't play
fight.
with me. If you come up here,
Make the
be ready
fight,
to
man.
cook. So what you talking about?
Yo, listen, make the fight. Yo, see, Canelo, shout out to El Jefe. El Jefe moves like a boss.
Man, fuck El
El
Jefe.
Jefe's making
We gonna tell you
moves.
about the new. I'm telling you about the Megadon. What you talk about though? This
Yo,
though. I'm
the
telling you this though.
Megadon is
I'm
trying to
telling
make
you this
side
though.
door
You gonna
deals,
go
man.
back home and tell him about you president or Yank know this though? What the fuck is you talking about, bruh? You gonna go over there and talk about you got a Megadon in front of you this though, but you gonna sit up here and tell me that you gonna talk about El Jefe? Fuck El Jefe, cheating ass El Jefe,
I'm just saying,
and brutal
you
on
said he's the
El Jefe this
Megadon.
though. You the
Why
man,
isn't
look
the
at you, dog.
Megadon
Man,
making a
you
fight with his
fucking swine on
peoples?
this, no?
Why isn't the
What is you
Megadon
talking
making a
about?
fight with his peoples?
Man, talk
What
about
is
eat
you
the
talking
pig. Man,
about?
say he ate.
Listen,
Hey,
Ben Israel,
World
let
Combat
me cook
Sports.
now.
Man,
You
say
said
he ate the
you said
pig.
you wanted to let me
And
cook,
he know what
right?
I'm talking
What is you
about.
talking about?
I don't know
Why
if
isn't the
Showtime
Megadon
heard
making a
y'all
fight with
this
his
though.
peoples?
Man, ain't
Why
no
isn't the
man.
Megadon making a fight with his peoples? We're not no fish.
I
You
said,
know what I'm
why
saying?
you
Why is the
crossing over?
Megadon not
I
making
said,
a
why
fight with
you
his
crossing
peoples?
over this though? That's what I asked you. You know what I asked you. And you up here talking about El Jefe. Fuck El Jefe cheating ass.
Crossing over. I'm saying, why isn't the
You
Megadon
down with
making a
cheaters
fight
now?
with his
So we
peoples?
talking boxing.
Right?
I'm gonna keep it boxing with you. So you
Ben,
down
answer
with the
the
cheaters.
question, bro.
What? That what he said? El Jefe.
Ask him
El Jefe,
again
he
there,
talking about
Showtime.
Canelo.
You didn't hear the question?
He talking about Canelo. Did you hear the question?
No, man. Ask him one more time, Showtime.
Why isn't the Megadon making a fight with his peoples? Right? We all black, right? Let's get this money. What's up?
Hey,
Well,
hey,
you know
man,
who his
hey,
people is,
Showtime,
right?
did you see the interview? Hold up. Don't throw no life racket. World Cup Espinosa. Don't throw no life jacket. Did you see the interview with Espinosa?
Yo,
My
yeah,
virgin.
Espinosa's El Jefe
Did
to
you
me
see the
too.
interview? Yes or no? Yes or no, my virgin? Did you see the
How's
interview?
he pricing himself out, bro?
Yes
And
or
they got
no?
and they
Did
got
you see
100
the
M's for what's
interview?
in it.
Did you see the interview? Yes or no? That's all I'm asking.
Yes, I did.
Okay, if you seen the interview, when you talk business though, if you tell me you have this, you selling me a car. I'm gonna use a car for an example, $3,000. I'm used to buying cars for $2,000 or $1,000. But you telling me I give you $1,000 now this though, but the back end after the fight be made on this, may give you 5,000. May give you even more though. Which one you want though?
Yo,
Which
I'm
one?
gonna go with the homies over there that's getting the back end money. That's coming
See,
telling
there
me
you go.
like, yo, get the
This what
upfront
I'm
money.
see
Listen,
now.
hold on, yo, hold on, Ben. Now
Stop
hold
right
on,
there.
yo. We all
Stop right there.
connected.
Showtime. Stop. This why the fight is not. Terrence Crawford is used to guaranteed money. That means he want his money up front though. This though.
That's right.
See, but no. But if you got a fight though, this magnitude, what this fight can gross though? A
All
million
right, yo,
pay-per-views
listen, I
though.
hear that. What
But
now? Now,
listen though,
let me
you
debunk your
gotta listen
narrative
though,
real
bro.
quick.
You keep talking. This what when Espinosa was talking, and then Bob Aaron. Did you hear the interview with Bob Aaron when he said Terrence Crawford won't sit down and negotiate business
I
though?
hear you. Watch what I
But
come back with you for.
listen though, my virgin. Listen though. When you talk about the back end money, because I don't know, Scotty, World Combat Sport, my virgin hits though, tell me, no man, fuck that back end. Get you all your money up front because you never know how. And he right. Sometimes you never know. Some people get more money on the back end, some people don't. It's business, bro. The man
I
run
hear
up and
you. I
run
hear you,
off with
Ben
all the
Israel.
money. What if a motherfucker run off with all the money right here? You never know.
All
It's a
right,
gamble you take when you talk back end shit. It's a lot of risk you take. It's right.
all right.
But since business is being done with PVC, I didn't heard of this shit. I ain't seen nobody run off with the bag yet. So all their
Okay.
back end money they've been collecting though. Terrence Crawford like his guaranteed money. Bob Aaron be giving him guaranteed money. That means all his money right now. Everything they get on the end, that's going to the company. He agreed to
I
that.
hear you,
That's
man.
what and he be
I hear
making
you.
when you talk about his contract, he made a good deal with his contract. He getting paid lucrative dollars. But when you talk about a fight of this magnitude, this is what I want y'all Bud Justice League. Let y'all mathematic light go on. Cause some of y'all dumber than a motherfucker. Y'all don't got no job. Y'all ain't trying to save no money. Y'all ain't
Bro,
trying to do
stay on
nothing
topic for
constructive.
Christ's
I'm
sake,
on
dog.
topic because if they use their business third eye, they won't get
Okay,
off
go ahead
topic.
and tell us about the
See,
business.
because
Go
you
ahead,
get
what you
mad when
saying
I
though.
address the Bud Justice League because I'm your
I'm just
homeboys. They
saying, go
dumb.
ahead, man.
No,
They
yo,
dumb.
listen. Yo, Ben, when you done, I'm gonna give you some real sauce. I'm gonna give you some real sauce.
But listen though, you can't give me no real source if you gonna make more money. If I'm telling you, you want to sell me a bike for $3,000, right? But I'm
All
telling
right,
you, I'm gonna give you $1,000 now, and I might give you even $10,000 or $20,000 because we don't know what we
all
can
right.
auction this bike off for.
I
We
hear
got to
you.
take the bike to the auction. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I hear you.
But the bike is worth a lot of money. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I just don't know the value of the bike. That's what Espinosa is telling you. I just don't know the
yeah.
value of this
All
here.
right.
You understand that
Here's the
part?
sauce.
Now, if you one
Here's the
thing, now
sauce,
listen,
man.
before you make your comment, before you give your jewels, I told World Combat Sport that I cash Terrence Crawford. If it was me, I'd give him 15 million up front, but he can't get nothing on the back end. Whatever we
Okay.
make on the back end, that's on EJ or the company, whatever. If he sell himself short, just think before you talk about you finna drop them little weak ass jewels. Think about
Hey,
it.
yo,
But go
it's
ahead.
not weak over here. Watch this. Here's the sauce real quick for you,
Go
man.
ahead.
Right? Here's the sauce for you real quick. If who's the biggest head honcho ever coming out from over there, right? Floyd Mayweather Jr., right? Now, if
No,
I'm in the
no, no,
yo,
no,
listen, hold
no,
on, Ben,
bro.
chill.
We
You
keep the
cook, Ben.
topic
You
on
cook.
keep the
You cook.
topic
Listen,
on
you cook.
Hey
EJ.
Ben,
You
Keep
let
the
him
cook.
get it
topic
out,
You
on
cook.
bro.
You cook,
EJ
Ben.
Hey
and
You
Ben.
cook.
Bud
You cook.
Crawford.
Yeah, you cook, Ben. You cook. Look, I'm about to debunk what you just said. You cook, right? Who's the biggest head honcho over there that got the biggest Mega Millions, 100 millions, Mega Million
Floyd
Lotto
not
and all
fighting.
that,
What the
right?
fuck is you talking about? Dumbass boy,
Right,
Floyd not fighting.
right,
Keep that shit
right.
on Bud and motherfucking EJ.
Listen. I'm about to
Bud
keep it on
not,
him.
Floyd
If
not
I'm in the
fighting.
club,
The fuck is you talking
if I'm in
about?
the
The
club with
biggest
Bud,
honcho.
if
You
I'm
gonna
in the
talk about
club with
Canelo?
Bud, listen, if I'm in the club with Bud Mayweather now, Mayweather voice. If I'm in the club with Bud Mayweather voice, and I'm like, yo, bro, you
Man,
better
he
get
around
your
here keep that
money
shit
up
on
front.
motherfucking Bud and
Man,
EJ.
chill, bro.
You better
Don't
get
be
your
with
money
that
up
motherfucking
front.
Canelo and
Ben,
Floyd
let
Mayweather.
him fire off
Keep
what he
that
has to
shit
say,
on it,
Ben.
man.
I don't know why you
You
always
better
trying to
get your
end this
money
shit
up
like this.
front.
Just let him get it off, man.
You better get your money up front. Now, this is coming from the head honcho. You better get your money up front, man. Get your money up front. But you don't hear me though. But it's
But
all
Floyd
cool, Ben. I
Mayweather never
love you,
said
man.
get your money up front, dumbass boy. One thing Floyd was doing, Floyd is the PVC
Damn.
stock.
Yo,
I
I'm a
know
dumbass
your
boy.
motherfucking facts is backwards, bro. Come on, man.
I'm a
It's
Ben,
your
Ben,
time.
I'm a
You doing the
dumbass boy.
bullshit. Go ahead.
hey
I'm finna
I'm
Ben.
a
go on
dumb
mute again, and you better make that shit make sense.
No,
I'm gonna
but you
burn
Yo,
your
bro,
ass.
I'm a dumbass boy.
You kept over talking, man. What you
Ben, I'm
doing,
a
man?
dumbass boy. I'm a dumbass boy, Ben, but I've been around. I've been around, Ben. I'm a dumbass boy. Did I disrespect you, my guy?
Bruh, my G, you just said that Floyd Mayweather said get all your money up front. Floyd Mayweather is a pay-per-view
But you,
star. He
but
get
Ben,
his
you gotta
back
listen
end
to what he
king.
was saying about how
Listen,
Bruh,
to get
Ben,
paid,
he
Ben,
the
though.
back
chill.
end king, bruh.
Ben, listen. And ain't Floyd talking about he's owed money?
Floyd not even
And AB
fighting. Floyd
and
not even
AB
fighting. Why we even talk about Floyd and
because we're
Canelo? We
talking
talk
about
Bro,
the
about
money
making
I'm just
in
undisputed.
bringing up real
We
guaranteed
talk
money,
facts.
about
bro.
making
I'm just
undisputed.
bringing up
You be
real
moving the
facts, Ben.
goalposts. Now you got my homeboy in
No,
World
Ben.
Combat Sport thinking of making noise in his front room on his couch, bro. I told you I'm
Nah,
reporting
Ben,
live from his
Man,
front
yo,
room,
we
bro.
got you,
Ben,
bro.
I
Slow
love you.
down,
You a
man.
dreadhead.
You ain't never
You
been
a
on my
dreadhead.
couch.
I love you. I love you. You a dreadhead. I love you. I'm just pointing out, real shit, man. I'm just pointing out real shit, man. And you call me a dumbass boy. It's like this. All right, Ben. If I come to buy a car from you, I'm gonna use your shit now. If I come to buy the car from you and I say you only got 500, but you want 3,000 for the car, you gonna give me the car for 500?
I'll be a dubhead again. I'm gonna use my words
All
against
right
you.
then. Come on
Listen,
now, brother. Let's
but
talk.
forgive me
We
though, my brother.
dreadheads. If
Showtime,
I say,
forgive me.
yo, I
You know
got
what? Let me
500,
be a man. Let me be a
I'm
man.
gonna bring you the
Showtime.
rest later.
Showtime.
Listen,
Showtime.
I'm gonna bring you the rest
Showtime.
later.
Showtime.
Back end.
Showtime. Let me be a man, my brother. Forgive me for that. Just for that.
I know
No,
what
no,
to take
no,
to
no.
Ben when I
You
see you. I
no,
know what to have
no.
for
I
you when I
know.
see you,
Now,
Ben.
I'm doing that
I'm gonna
World
bring some
Combat because I'm
clippers.
reporting live from your studios, bro. And you told me to be a man when I come here. And Showtime, you right. I was wrong for calling you a dumbass, bro. I'm wrong because we're gonna keep it boxing. But your facts not together, my G. I'm gonna use that word with you. I ain't gonna
I
call you no
understand that,
dumbass.
yo.
Your facts,
You allowed to feel that way. That's
your
cool.
facts.
That's
It's
cool. But
only
listen,
facts. So
like I said, this is the
just
source.
listen to
I
your
know who I
narrative,
speak to, and I
my
know what I
G.
hear.
But listen what I'm telling you. You say you've been around, but you saying you use Floyd Mayweather for an example. The back end king. Your coach over here, World Combat Sport, ain't throw no life jacket for you because he know you was in error with that shit.
I'm
He
letting
can't
y'all
save you
talk,
for
man.
that.
Y'all grown ass men. What are you talking
See
about? I'm
now,
letting y'all
now
talk,
you
man.
grown. No, he said make you defend yourself, shoulder roll. On Showtime.
You ain't gave him nothing to defend himself with. What are you
Man, listen,
talking
man, I'm
about,
cooking.
man?
I'm doing this shit simultaneously.
He was
You
trying to
and him
tell you
can't
the
defend.
guarantee
You
money at
and him
PVC is the
can't
smartest way
defend.
to
And
go.
Terrence Crawford been lying to y'all. Showtime. Your boy
I'm listening
Terrence
to you. Go
Crawford.
ahead.
He been lying to you, World Combat Sport, and the entire Bud Justice League for a long time. This is what I'm telling you. When you get off this platform later on, my G, I want you to listen to what Espinosa been saying. You told me you would take the back end money, Showtime. When I catch you on another platform, or if I catch you over here at World Combat Sport when I wake up in the morning and he tell me I got to get out off his couch, go get your ass out my house, man. And I see you anywhere else though, Showtime, I'm gonna say, bro, what you told me, you said you would take the back end money. Cause we don't know what this
Nah, never that.
I'm gonna use
Nigga,
your
I need
bike
mine
for an
up front.
example. Showtime. I'm gonna go
I
back
need
to the
mine
bike.
up front. It's like
We
you.
don't know.
Listen, man. If I come to
Showtime.
buy that car
Showtime.
from you at the
Do we
dealership, you're
know
not
what this
taking
fight?
500 for a $3,000
We
car,
don't
right?
know. This goes back. We don't know what this fight is worth. We don't know what your bike worth. Showtime. What this fight gonna draw? 500,000, a million. This is what he
They
said.
should leave that shit blank. They should leave
Leave
that
it
blank.
blank. See what I'm saying? Now you making sense, World Combat. This what I'm
No,
saying.
that was like one of those questions where I was just wanting to hear what you had to respond. You just
But I'm
leave it
waiting on
blank.
him. But the man, what I'm
How
saying
is
was,
that business though? How's that
but
business?
it's business when he's been deceiving y'all and me, because I'm a boxing fan first.
So
Before
Bud
you
should
think,
just leave his payout, leave his
no,
purse
I ain't
amount
even
out.
talk about, but the fact that y'all saying that it haven't been no negotiation. It's been no talks. It ain't been no send us this. This what I'm telling y'all lying for that, because Bud is very arrogant, which he need to be. The man is
So
very accomplished
can you
fighter.
place a finger on the calendar month this year on when
Huh?
they was negotiating? Because Tom
I
Brown
don't know
just
exactly when.
he
He ain't
just
never
came
get.
out talking about they was trying to get a fight with Canelo before he
But
stepped in
but
there
but
with who?
listen, that's future fights though.
Dimitri Bivol.
World Combat Sport. You know that's definitely future fight. You know definitely they weren't finna just throw EJ tomorrow in there with
No,
Canelo, bro.
they would have taken the place of Dimitri Bivol, man. Maul
Man,
Charlo
come
would
on.
have
So
taken
you
the
gonna
place of
see
Dimitri
now?
Bivol.
Now I'm thinking you been around new media too long now. See, now you told me you don't fuck with new media, but you spinning that narrative, World Combat Sport. What is you saying, bro? Listen what you saying. Maybe you on some Remy over there, bro. You been drinking? Maybe
Every time I use something, B try to throw it
maybe
back
you
at me, dog.
maybe you been drinking, bro. Because I'm telling you, you told me to do my homework. You was cooking earlier, my G. And shout out to my homeboy Smooth Groove Boxing, bro. I was finna just throw a flag in the play, but I said, nah. I was like, damn, I was telling Surf Senior. I said, this motherfucker, I said, man, World Combat I've been around him too long, bro. Cause this motherfucker burning his ass. And I told Smooth Groove to come in with the shoulder roll and defend himself, Scotty. I mean on World Combat. I said, man, go in there and defend yourself. Cause he told me, you don't got nothing to do with this, man. Stay the fuck out of this, bro. This is, you know, man, you good now. I said, man, Smooth Groove, go jump in there. Talk your Aerosmith shit. But I don't need
So
no entourage, no World
y'all out
Combat
there
Sport.
slapping each other's hand to say, come on, come in my live chat and
Nah,
not
man,
support
it's
the
all
channel,
support though, Scotty. One thing you
but
said though
to
that
start
made
an
sense.
uprising
We got to
and talk
support
about
our people,
views.
Scotty. No, you made sense.
Hey,
Because I
Showtime,
never
what I
came
tell
over
you
here and told you what to
about
say,
these cats
Scotty.
to be looking at views on your channel.
I
This
never
cat
all the
coming into
time.
my head,
came
two
over here,
people.
Scotty,
They're up there looking
and
at
talk
views
about.
on a YouTube channel.
No,
They're
he
up there
said
looking at
it's too.
views on a
Know what
YouTube
he
channel.
meant. Now I'm gonna defend that part, Scotty. I know what you
No,
finna
you
reach
can't
for.
defend that because
Because
this
he was
cat's
what he was saying. What he was
this
saying
cat
with
like
that
us is doing
it's
a
only
lot more out
two.
here in boxing.
No. What he
That
was
a lot
trying
of
to
cats
say.
don't even know how to do. They go there
No,
and they
what he was
dress the
trying to
part.
say, Scotty.
They go in
He
there to
was trying
watch
to
the
say it's
fight.
only
We go in
two
there to
Earl
work the
Spence
fight, to
fans
cover the
over
fight.
here. He said it was only two Earl, him and me. That's what he was trying to say. But he couldn't express it because he was at work. I don't know where he worked. I think
He
he worked
said
at
it's
the
two
hospital.
people in your
That's
chat.
Smooth
It's
Groove.
two
Just
people
like
on
you
your
said,
channel.
you know Smooth Groove. You know
I
these
don't
dudes
know
better
him at
than me.
all. I know not of him. I don't know nothing about the dude.
Well, I ain't gonna defend nobody that can't defend himself. And shout out to my dude, World Combat Sport,
I mean, it
for
ain't
putting on
personal, man. This YouTube shit ain't,
for
man.
cooking
What he said
today.
didn't hurt
I'm
my
gonna give you an
feelings.
A+ Scotty, for your assessment today. Cause you was ready for that shit today, boy. I was like, damn, I told Sir Sia, you see Scotty, that boy ready. That motherfucker ready. And I'm gonna leave you with this, Scotty, though, cause you my dude. I'm gonna tell you to turn up your temperature in the hot grease community, bro. You and your homeboy Showtime. Bud Crawford been
Appreciate
lying
that.
though, Scotty.
Appreciate that.
Bud Crawford been lying to
Yeah.
y'all though, bro. He been lying to me,
Yo, I'm
Scotty.
a boxing fan. He ain't lying to me. I'm Team
Yes,
Tucker.
if
You
you a
be on the
boxing
lookout for
fan,
Jihad Tucker because we're gonna
if
smoke them all, man. We're
if you a
gonna smoke
boxing
them all. I'm Team Tucker.
if
Hey,
you a
you going to
boxing
My,
Jahad's fight there, Ben? You in NYC, right? Where you at right now? Oh, he don't want to say nothing. Ben don't want to let
oh
nobody know
no,
where he
no,
at.
I'm in Miami right now. I ain't in New
Okay, you
York
still
now.
Miami. All right, I
I'm
got
still
you.
in
I
Miami.
got
I
you.
told him I'm finna get ready. Probably Friday. I'm gonna get on the road, man. I was thinking about going to Memphis though for a minute before I go to NY though. World Combat Sport.
What you going to the NY for?
I got my auntie up there. You know I'm from Baltimore, but
Well,
I got
check out Team Tuck over there. You know, hit up Showtime, man.
yeah,
So you
Team
can,
Tucker.
you know what I'm saying.
now what? You from NY Showtime?
Yeah, Long Island, Brentwood, where EJ's originally from.
Oh, shout
Wagwans.
out. See, and you going all the way. And you going all the way against man, and you yard and you from your
Never, never, never. Yo, never. Yo, listen, like he said, I know his
wasn't
uncles.
always like that.
Yo,
It wasn't always
like he
that,
said,
Ben.
like he said, I know his uncles. What go on?
See,
Word, what go
and I
on?
noticed that when you either talking, and shout out to World Combat Sport, he know his shit though, man. He be saying, bruh, come on, man. Your boy Crawford been capping. I ain't gonna call him capping. I'm gonna put respect on his name with you and Scotty though, bro. Boy been capping. He been lying to me, bro. If you say you a boxer fan, Showtime, the man been lying too long. You got to put fire up under him. If he say he gonna knock EJ out, if he say he gonna do this, you need to tell boy, look, sign that shit, bro. You said you would take back in
Yo, they
money,
gonna fight. Yo,
I'm
Ben,
just
they
saying,
gonna fight,
you
bro.
a
They gonna
boxing
fight.
fan.
It's gonna go
We
down.
don't got nothing to do with these fighters with their agreement. And World Combat Sport will throw his flag in and he'll take it up from time
Nah,
to time.
yo, Ben, listen,
I'm
the
just
fight
telling
gonna
you,
happen.
me and
You
you
know what it
agree.
is, man? Fans get caught up in the narratives, man.
No, this exactly. They do. And you said, and I'm telling you your narrative. You said, and I'm agree with your narrative too, because I said the same shit. We'll take the back end money because we don't know what this fight would generate. If Terrence Crawford bank on himself, believe in himself, this is what it's about. If you think you can beat EJ and you fucking around this fight, do $1 million, you beat EJ, look what his stardom go at. And you'll be a 2 division,
Charlo.
and you said you could beat Charlo, man, that'll send you at the A side. Hey, Scott, World Combat Sport, he would be the A side going with Charlo, would not he be? Yes or no? On World Combat Sport. Will he be the A side going into a fight with Jamel Charlo? How about that? World Combat Sport. You said give you receipts, and I'm defending your boy right here. If he beat EJ Showtime, that would make him hands down.
That's a fact. His accolades speak for itself.
No. Let me have this right now. Let me get my roses by myself.
No, you got it.
Saying shit about this here. If he beat EJ and he been asking for that Jamel Charlo fight, man, he will go into that fight hands down, unprecedented. Nobody can say shit. Who's the A side? Terrence Crawford. He done beat your motherfucking stablemate. The clean up 140 and 147. The biggest man at World Combat. I'm capping. Anybody in the chat tell me Ben Israel capping. Hands down, y'all favorite fighter will go into the fight, the A side. Only thing he got to do is sign the fight and be great. That's what all shit turned left on Showtime because he know he can't do that. EJ in his.
Hey Ben, let me ask you this question, right? So at this point in his career, you saying he'll be the A side if he defeat Errol Spence. So you saying right now he's just supposed to take any type of numbers they talking, go in there and you know at this point in his career, he's on the back end of his career now. You know what I'm saying? He's a 3-way champion. He's just supposed to take any numbers.
No, Scotty,
just take anything just to make the fight.
See, I can deal with you, Scotty, because you told me to be factual with you. But Scotty, you told me it's about guaranteed money. You said now with you and Showtime is different. Scotty want all this money.
So take the guarantee money.
You
which
said take the money.
Still needs to be right.
I told him Spence if I had anything to do negotiate with Spence. I told you that. I give him all my purse up front. But that back end, if that shit sell $2 million, he better not look for nothing. He can take me to court or whatever.
Yeah, we can do hypotheticals until the sun come up. I got you on that, man.
We don't know, Scotty. This what it's about. This is what Terrence Crawford, when Ben Israel say he need to invest in himself, now is the time. Scotty, he'll go into the Jamel Charlo hands. When you go on any platform, Scotty, I'm giving you some jewels right now, Scotty. If anybody in the chat, D-Ray, DB, Lil Boy, and Charles, Andrew Charles, and the rest of y'all, I'm telling y'all, D-Ray promotion. If he defeat, and he would not defeat, listen what Ben Israel saying. He would not defeat EJ. But if he defeats EJ, I'm just giving the Bull Crawford some leeway to make them happy to sign the paperwork, to put fire upon the board. If
somebody got some
Jamel Charlo fight, somebody got a lot of echo in their background.
Somebody got echo, man. I think that's you, Showtime.
Showtime, you got to go on mute, bro, because your shit. But yeah, D-Ray, I'm telling y'all, and even Andrew Charles and the rest of y'all, the man will go into the Jamel Charlo fight, the unprecedented. It ain't no question. Can't nobody say nothing. He would
Hey, I
beat
appreciate you
A$AP.
mentioning that though. That's something I already know though. I think I
No, you
mentioned that
don't,
like
because you
several
ain't never
times
came out
already.
with it. You mentioned
Because I don't
so
put
you
Terrence
knew
Crawford
Bud
on
Crawford
either
was a
side.
fucking flop. And
Look, I
you
don't put
told
him
me,
on
you
no
said
side except the
40,000.
winning
Let's
side
talk
there,
about
Ben.
these numbers that you reached for.
No, I don't
You
need to
said
talk about
Big
the
Israel
numbers. I
said
don't do
40,000.
scenarios about if
Where you
Errol
get that
Spence going to
40,000
win.
number from?
I don't do scenarios if Errol Spence going to win, bro. I
Where you
never
get
do a
that
scenario like that.
40,000 number from, Scotty?
That seems like you lacking confidence in Errol
Where you
Spence
get that 40,000 number from,
when you
Scotty?
put scenarios up like that, Ben. You lacking
Where you
confidence that he
get
can
that
get the job
40,000? I'm
done.
telling you to let your boy invest in himself. If Terrence Crawford believe he can beat EJ, Showtime.
Oh, he's going
Come
to
on,
invest
I'm
in
right here.
himself.
Showtime.
I'm right
That
here. I'm right
punishment,
here. I'm
that
You got to
listening.
hit the
punishment's going to be
mute.
I'm
excessive.
I
I'm
can't hear
letting you cook.
I
I'm
can't
letting
hear
you cook.
World Combat Sport because you got you got them dreads back there, bro. You got to
No,
go.
no,
You got to.
I got the headphones on right now.
Oh, okay. But one
I got
thing,
the headphones on.
Scotty, and I'm telling you, he gonna have to kill EJ. Bud don't got no answer for EJ. EJ punch placement is underrated. His boxing IQ is underrated. Everything about EJ is underrated, Scotty. I'm telling you straight up, I'm finna give you the blueprint about EJ. And this is why
So
everybody,
since you pretty
I'm
much
finna
covered
give you the
what's underrated,
blueprint, Scotty.
you want to talk about what's overrated? Since
What's
you talked
overrated?
about what's underrated, you want to talk about what's overrated?
Well, that the fact it's nothing overrated by EJ.
He overrated.
No, he's not. His numbers
He's
is what it
overrated.
is. His gates is what it is. Don't try to compare them things,
He's
though.
overrated.
Yo,
Don't
Don't
say
try
Ben.
to
this shit
Yo,
like
compare
that,
them,
Ben.
Ben,
though,
on here.
Yo,
He's
Scotty.
yo, yo,
I
yo,
know
overrated.
Ben.
what
You
you for
moving
the
the
reach for,
goalpost.
Scotty.
Yo,
Don't
Ben.
try
You
to
moving the
compare that shit,
goalpost,
Scotty.
man.
That's what he
The
do
man is
when
a
when
Yo,
sellout.
start
Ben.
landing
Yo,
arrows
Ben,
out
Scotty, don't
here.
Ben.
try to
Yo,
reach,
yo,
Scotty.
yo,
Don't
Ben. You
reach,
just moved
Scotty.
the goalpost. You
When he
was
start
talking about
dropping them
boxing
arrows.
No,
skills.
Scotty, because I know
Yo,
where he going to Showtime. I know
Yo,
where your
Ben, nah,
homeboy
chill,
finna
chill.
go at.
You my guy. You my guy, Ben. I love you. I'm digging. I'm listening to you. You just moved the goalpost. You went from talking boxing skills to the gates. Man, come on, man.
Man, because I know he
I
finna go.
listening
I
to
know.
you.
See one thing, Showtime. You got to be over here. And Scotty can't say
Nah,
Big
nah,
Israel.
listen. Yo,
He
listen.
know.
Listen.
Hey, hey,
Yo,
hey,
EJ and
Showtime,
them know me,
Showtime,
bro. I was
Showtime,
listening to you. I was
Showtime.
waiting for you to break it down
See,
about his
I'm gonna
boxing
let you cook.
skills.
I'm gonna let you cook, cause your narrative.
I
I'm
was waiting.
telling you, one thing
Yo,
I do
listen.
know
I
about
was waiting for you
Scotty.
to break
I
it
know
down.
Scotty now. See, you gotta
I was waiting
study
for you
this
to
shit.
break it down, man.
I'm gonna tell you what some OGs told me though when I was like you. You need to learn the game, bro. That's why you get
Yeah.
cooked. That's why you get cooked, Showtime. You need to learn the game.
What?
That's
Yo,
why you get cooked.
eh,
Listen,
eh,
I listen
Damn,
to
yo,
my
Showtime, you need to
OGs,
learn the
right?
game, Showtime, for real.
Ah,
yo,
Scotty, I
listen.
told you I listened to it. I
Showtime,
learned
you
the
Ain't
need to
game.
nobody.
learn the
Bro.
game. Damn, that's the first time I heard somebody tell you that. You need to learn the
Man,
game,
I'm
dog.
getting cooked. It's all good, man.
I'm
I'm
telling
I'm
you, his
I'm,
name learned it. I
Hey,
learned it.
I'm
don't you
getting
dare be rolling down the
yo.
boulevard like you was last time in Vegas.
Yeah,
Don't do
yeah,
it,
yeah.
Uncle Jay.
Yo,
Don't do it.
I get the game from my uncle, man. My uncle give me the game.
Don't do it,
Top
dog.
shotter. Yo, top shotter. I get the game from my uncle, man. So I guess I'm getting cooked then, man. You know, shout out to Uncle Jay. You know the vibes. You know what I'm saying? You know the
Hey,
vibes.
Showtime good. That's my people's man. I fuck with Showtime. But one thing I want you, Scotty. For real, man. Your boy been lying to you, Scotty. For real. Forgive me though. Forgive me. I'm sorry though, my G. Because I said after tomorrow is back to the Scotty in the World Combat Sport. But today I gotta put, and I want everybody in the chat forgive me for addressing my dude World Combat Sport with his surname. Not his surname, but his other name. His alter ego name. When he was in the military. Showtime. How you
Yeah, I'm
feel
listening
about
to you.
Tank Davis and Rolly fight?
Man, Tay gonna stop that nigga, man. Tank gonna stop that nigga, man. He playing with a loaded gun, man. Tank is a loaded gun. Tank gonna
Right
get him
side,
out
what's
of
good
there.
with it?
Tank gonna stop him, you know. But I'm just happy that Rolly is able to provide for his moms and his family and do what he needs to do.
So you think all that shit Rolly talking is straight cap? You don't think he got an answer
Yo,
for
listen,
his
it's the fight game. Stranger shit has happened. He can go in there and land something if he can land it, but he gotta land it. You
Yeah,
know what
he
I'm
can
saying? But
push forward. Tank. Look, if Tank is getting that same pressure Esau was giving him, right? And we all know Rolly doesn't have the boxing fundamentals that Esau Cruz has. But if he get in that forward pressure, Tank might hurt his hand again trying to knock Rolly out or not.
Hold on. No, you not finna do that to my homeboy though. I mean,
what?
Hot Grease.
Who's your homeboy?
Hot Grease now. Now you
Who's
talking
your boy?
like
Who's your homeboy?
now you acting like you ready for that Hot Grease. You gonna sit there and say Tank don't have what now?
I like that Israel.
Tank on what?
Israel crazy.
What you said? Tank do not have what? The what by Isaac? He don't have the what by Isaac. Isaac Cruz have a better what than Tank? You said.
I said Rolly doesn't have the boxing fundamentals of Esau Cruz. Pushing forward.
My bad. I thought you said
Rolly doesn't have the boxing skills of Esau Cruz moving forward. He don't have the defense that Esau Cruz has.
But World Combat Sport, your boy Rolly said Tank will walk into something big though. What do you mean by that though?
He's a haymaker puncher. He's throwing haymakers.
He swings wide, man. By that time, he gives Javante enough time to slip it or duck underneath. I mean, however he want to do it. He has defense. Rolly isn't tight, close. You know, his punches aren't lined up and linear like Esau Cruz. Like when Esau Cruz throw his overhand right, I mean, he throws it with the same conviction every single time.
Okay.
Showtime. We can't hear that. Showtime. Showtime.
Yeah, I muted.
I muted the mic. I have muted the mic. I'm back here though. I'm here, man.
You at the club? Where you at the club, bro?
I ain't at no club, man. I'm at the crib, man. I'm a father, man. You know me. You heard? I'm a father, man. I'm at the crib,
sound like 100 people in the crib. You got to mute the mic.
I thought you was at a gala. I thought you was attending a gala.
Nah. I'm at the crib.
You was attending a formal gala event.
Well, I thought he was at the little script. Ain't no strip clubs up there in New York though. So
we got a lot of those too, man. But I don't do those no more.
Man, they got titty bars up there in New York. They don't got no strip club. They got
because you like the buck naked bitches. Yeah, they outlawed that shit up here.
What in Miami they get butt boogie naked.
I know they get butt naked down there. I've been down there. They outlawed.
Don't go up there in New York talking about you going to no strip club.
Because I'm in the land. I'm in the land.
They outlawed that shit.
Shout out to the A. I forgot where you was at World Combat, where we was reporting live from.
Hey, talk to me about strip clubs.
Hey, boy. Because imagine, the city be on butt boongie, boy.
They outlawed that shit up here in New York. Yo, shout out to 50 Cent, man. 50 Cent got that shit outlawed. When we had Starlight and all that shit. They outlawed that shit up here.
Damn. MMA was outlawed for a second up there too, just because John McCain.
Everything.
Yeah, y'all.
Everything.
They be passing crazy stuff. They want to make weed legal, but they don't make firearms legal. Got it.
Yeah, New York is different, man. New York is different, man. But salute to you, good brothers tonight. Yo, Ben Israel, man. You gotta come tap in on my channel too, man.
And what it is? What's your drop your what the link is though, man? What it is? Put it in the.
Oh yeah, I'll put it in the chat to you, man. I appreciate you, Ben Israel. You a dreadhead, man.
I'm gonna pull up, man. When you go live,
I see. Yo, listen, no. I want to say this to you, right? I've been fucking with you for a minute. I seen when the boxing section dude was trying to call you Flavor Flav and all that, right? I was fucking with you back then. When he was trying to call you Flavor Flav and post the pictures and clown you. But I was like, nah.
That's what shout out to Kyle, man.
I was like, nah. My brother got the dreads. If you don't know about the nappy head, you're not official. You know what I'm saying? Like that's strong head. You know what I'm saying? We don't, like dudes be talking to me about that when I be letting my daughters rock their hair nappy. I'll be like, nah, that's strong coarse hair. They beautiful. Like I'm not putting no perms in my kids' hair. My kids is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Nappy hair. That's where we come from.
How many lines you got though? Showtime.
I got 2 daughters. I got a couple of sons and all that. But I concentrate on my daughters. You know what I'm saying? Because I want my sons to be men, and I mold them to be men. But my daughters, you know how that goes with a father with his girls. I nurture them. I nurture them.
It take a king to teach a queen how to be a queen. And
Yeah, yeah,
it take a true queen to teach a king how to be a king, though.
that's a fact.
For
That's a
real.
fact. But see, my daughters, I nurture them, but my sons, I be like how my father was on me. I mold them hard. You got to be a man, because sometimes shit ain't gonna go your way. You're gonna have to do what you got to do out here.
That part. But Showtime, drop that link, man. I'm on your neck, my G. With love,
Definitely,
though, bro.
definitely, definitely,
When I
definitely.
said I'm on your leg, it's straight love, though, bro. I see,
Nah,
man.
I know the vibes, man.
Man,
Yo,
you
that's what I
know, man.
say. That's
I
what I
be
say.
at the
Yo, listen. You know the vibes, yaga, yeah. You know the vibes, man.
that part right there, my you. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
y'all be good. Y'all be good,
Hey,
man. I
hey,
appreciate
All right,
y'all,
there,
man.
Showtime. Appreciate you pulling up, bro.
hey, what the name of it? If I don't get the link, though, what's the name of the channel?
Just put in Showtime. He about to put it in the chat there, Ben.
Oh, okay. But yeah, though, World Combat Sport, you finna jump off? What we doing?
Yeah. I'm about to jump off. I can't stay here to the midnight oil with you, because
Hey,
you
man,
try to
you
drive
gotta do a
somebody.
12 hour.
You
We
try to
gotta do a
drive
12.
somebody to go start drinking coffee and
Man,
and, and
you finna
goddamn
have me. I just sent a girl to the liquor
Red
store.
Bull and shit.
Man, I just sent her to get me a thing of that Remy. Cause I already got that Zaza over here. Cause I said, man, World Combat talking this shit. We gotta talk our shit, man. I gotta let you meet, but man, I gave you my number.
You got that
World
Walmart
Combat.
Zaza. You got that
Man,
Walmart
listen, I gave you
Zaza.
my number though, man. I want to talk to you though, man. Man,
You,
when you get time though, man, hit my
you
number
got that
though.
Walmart
For
Zaza,
real,
bro.
man. Man, I got that real gas. How you think you back there in Afghanistan somewhere, though, my G? I'm telling you, you gonna think you
He
back there with them
said, have me
Taliban,
back in
boy.
Afghanistan. Damn.
You gonna think you back there with them Taliban. Hey, my girl went to down here in
Long
Miami,
as
we
I
got
got a
all,
weapon, I'm good.
bruh. And this is why I love about Texas, though. You can exercise. You can go all out there in the open with your shit. Bro, you don't have to be all like a man. You have your shit on your hip in the store, everywhere. Taxing you would get killed. I be telling people, man, y'all be with that internet gangster, be telling them dudes, drop a location, meet a dude in Texas and get y'all ass killed. Please, to all you dudes be on YouTube with that gangster shit, be telling them dudes in Texas, drop the location. Your ass gonna get murked, bro. Please do not drop. Now, dude, if they give you any TX number, and this is why Terrence Crawford don't want that fight over there. Because he's trying to keep all his people safe with that dumb ass shit. And not dumb shit. But you know how sometimes people get mad though on World Combat Sport. You know how our people act. We get mad. Spence lose. I'm gonna use my dude first, because if I use Canfish Crawford first, you get mad. Bud lose. Oh man, Bud lost, and then they beat everybody ass in the stadium. Man, that fucked up. Well, it's a risk we take. And then I think you reported about that unsafe Coliseum that the Jamel Charlo fought. What the name of that stadium was they fought in? Damn.
Unsafe.
That was you reported on that saying that college over there when they fought over there what was his name was Sacramento. It was damn in California. Damn. It's right on my tip, bro. I done fucked around and fight this motherfucker shit up. But yeah, shout out. Y'all hit that motherfucking like button, bro. Carson, California, bro.
Any final words there to the infamous Ben Israel?
Man,
To
I
your
want
people
all
who
y'all,
support
man.
you.
Y'all tell y'all homeboys and y'all friends. Tell y'all baby mamas. Don't hit Facebook. Y'all hit World Combat Sport. Y'all hit the dude that be out there. And he love, if y'all love Terrence Crawford, y'all should love World Combat Sport. How can a Terrence Crawford fan not be subscribed to World Combat Sport? All you Bud fans, Scotty do more work than any Bud fan out here. And I'm a EJ, and I'm his nemesis, bro. And we up here every day. And y'all supposed to be over here with that smoke with your boy, with the hot grease. Cause y'all grease cold, bro.
You can't swim in that hot grease, man. Neither can
Man,
Arrow,
listen, man.
dog. You know how
I
that
was
is.
born. I was born in
Arrow
the
can't
brown of
swim in that
pushing
either,
iron.
bro. That
Bro,
grease
I
is
was
super
born in the
hot,
brown. I
man.
was born in Greece, bro. How you gonna
Well,
turn
it's
up the
super hot.
temperature on the dude that was born in
Now we
Greece?
ain't talking about hot grease. You just pour it in there without the stove being on. No,
Now he
that
trying to
defeats
put
the
out.
purpose. We talking about goddamn grease with the burners on.
Ooh, turn it up. I told you to turn it up, so on my G. And shout out again though. Once again, thank you for having being Israel, one of the most controversial motherfucker on YouTube. I told my friend, my girl is subscribed, and I'm telling y'all to tell y'all girl to subscribe to World Combat Sport. And salute, Scotty. You stay safe, my G, and thank you again, my brother.
All right, salute to you, Ben. Appreciate you pulling up once again, man. Dog, what it do? You always guarantee Ben's gonna keep that shit authentic, even though he be all over the motherfucking spectrum. Hey, I'm getting disappointed with all the new names coming in here. Like COP, I know you've been up here before, but y'all coming up with all these names, man. It's a bit elementary. I heard them before. You got to come up with something, that's different. Because I hear freaking Ben say crawfish all the time, and then you say what you want. I mean, I heard that before. You know what still remains? Spencerholics. That's it. Is going to get destroyed by Arrow and retire, so he won't get a chance to fight Charlo. Nobody believes that. Nobody believes what you just said, man. Nobody. Oh yeah, this last fight was in Carson. Yeah, for sure, for sure. But man, appreciate the fellas pulling up once again, man, and the ladies. If you was in the building, peeking in through the window, you know what I'm saying. Knock on the door next time. It's all good. Thanks for pulling up tonight. It was the Hot Grease Chronicles, episode number 6. Spence no Moss contract. Hey, I asked what was the percentage. I hear people talk about he was 60-40, 60-40, right? So, just to close this out, if he's 60-40 and somehow that's evaporated, I just want to know what the percentage is now, because a lot of y'all still saying he ain't 50-50. So if he ain't 50-50, then where's the goddamn contract from the A side? Because obviously he ain't leveled out. You know what I'm saying? It ain't on equal playing field for this negotiation process. So therefore, what? We should get the term. We should get some type of contractual documents. That's all we want. You know what I'm saying? If he's not equal partner in this dang fight right here, he's not 50-50. We're waiting on the paperwork. And Espinosa, if he's sitting up here saying what he's saying and he's into cool, but somewhere along the line they had negotiations also going with Canelo. So we definitely have to show concern for that. Absolutely concern for that. We have to show concern. Either way it goes, I'm pretty sure, hopefully, that the numbers are right for Team Crawford. And when people are always finding a way to get out of a contract or taking liability for a fight not happen, they always say, oh, so-and-so want to price themselves out. So-and-so. I don't heard so many stories of fighters being to the public, fighters mentioning that another fighter priced themselves out when they was actually getting lowball. They was actually getting lowball. You know what I'm saying? So obviously if the numbers isn't right and you get lowball, then what are you supposed to do? You hear fighters signing contracts and put themselves in a bear trap. They can't move anywhere for years upon years. And then when a fighter trying to negotiate to prevent himself from being in a bear trap, they want to look at it like, no, you should just walk in there, man. It ain't gonna hurt that bad. And after a while, man, your shit gonna go numb anyway, man. Just go ahead, man. Everybody gets in the bear trap, man. Everybody gets in the bear trap. Don't worry about it. That's why God bless you with 2 feet. You get one in there, the other one, you definitely not gonna walk in the bear trap, all right? No, it's not like that, man. You don't have to just come in here and just throw yourself in a trap and the numbers ain't right. If they really want to make the fight and it's supposed to be the biggest fight in boxing, let's make the fight. Above all else, man, let's make the fight. Yeah, I hope that's the case there, COP, for real. Man, y'all hold it down. The ones that's in the chat, man, salute to y'all, the real ones. Salute to the real ones, man. Salute to the ones in the chat. Appreciate thanks for pulling up all the time, man. Appreciate y'all. And remember, you know what I'm saying? It's hard out here for a fish. Game on with it. When you know we about to put you in that grease. Stove on, nigga.